AFK?
No, I'm here.
Oh, there you are. Okay. So the only one we're waiting on is Wicked, so we can always start clearing trash.
Yep. Yes,
Yeah,
the
we'll
6
just leave
trash
her
mobs.
behind. She doesn't need anything. Don't worry about it.
What ore do you want to grab?
Drops?
Eddie?
What about the rare
What is our next
drops?
target? We do what
She doesn't want
Do
to.
what?
What ore do you want to grab?
I'll do devotion.
Okay.
Get
Oh,
back
that's-
here, Luke Goblin.
Mud lump.
Oh yeah, little fucker keeps running away. That's right.
Wicked's not joining us tonight?
She said she was. Is she not coming, Potato?
Yeah.
I'm not even at home. I have no idea. Let me.
You call Mom now.
All right. On speakerphone.
You know, I just realized it'd be really awkward to make your mom jokes to Potato.
Hey, are you gonna be on parade?
I have so been looking forward.
Okay, we're all
to your
sitting in
arrival.
here waiting for you.
Fix after.
Let's see.
Just for her.
What have we here?
Okay.
Our
We hear ya.
Prince of
You're on speaker.
ever so earnest. And our
I think I made her
mutants
mad.
formidable, along with a contingent of mortal rabble eager to meet their end. We tire of your preening to Nathrius. Come and face us! I seem to recall a similar bluster from you not so long ago, Renethal. And we both know how that ended. It seems you failed to learn your lesson. Perhaps I was too lenient.
I'll give you the real food
I
later.
am, after all, known
It's a
for
mage
my
table for now.
Passionate nature. Let us begin your atonement with a suitable challenge, shall we?
Hello, Scary.
Hello. You don't stare at the light anymore. My arousal is receding.
Say what?
Oh, well, there you go.
It's back up again. Whew. Yeah.
Crash, there's your blue balls.
Blue balls back here for you.
Auburn, you're sounding like a robot.
The sound comes through great.
Need heal.
Trying to heal you, dude.
I need heals.
You're just a potato. Potatoes
Yeah, we
don't
don't
get heals.
Kill fucking potatoes around here.
We mash
Heal
them.
me.
We
now.
dip them.
Oh,
Ask your mom.
She's not here.
Yuri isn't going to be healing you the rest of tonight now.
Fuck that shit.
Bet.
Whoa, you told him.
Bet. We'll see.
AoE if you're lucky. You just stand back in the group so she can't reach you.
I'm gonna stand right on you all night, Scary, until you heal me.
Is that better?
Oh, that's hot.
Seems like it so far, Auburn.
Right behind you. All night.
You
I
said tank.
really
Can you set yourself as a
don't
tank
like how close you
you're
are to me.
outside group, please?
What'd you say, Kit?
Can you set him as a tank?
Who?
Tank.
Thank you.
Oh. I guess.
You're welcome.
Tank you too.
Potato, please fuck off.
Thank you.
Kindly.
I'm not here.
Is he set as a tank now?
Yeah, he's good.
Okay.
Can you hear me now? He still sounds like R2D2.
thing.
Nope, still a robot.
Now it sounds kind of like a robot chipmunk.
Oh, well. Right.
Keith. Okay, so what was the
Okay, can we get a lock closet up in the back of the room, please? So it's not in the way.
I'll go over the different fight mechanic in a moment.
Yeah.
Well, in retrospect, I'm going over the fight mechanics period for the new people as well.
Yeah, just waiting for Wicked to join.
Where's Wicked?
She's online. I just sent her an invite. Just waiting for her to join, and then we can summon her.
Thank you for the cookies.
I'll put a mage table down after you're done explaining
Mm-hmm.
Kaiser.
We do. I would personally recommend holding off on the feast. People
That's what I meant. I already put a mage table down. That's what I meant as a feast.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, like, hold off onto the second attempt. I highly doubt we're gonna one-shot it.
Listen,
You
have some
started
fun.
off with that
I don't believe.
Damn.
One mechanic.
Didn't you say something like on Tuesday about how you didn't think we were gonna be able to clear all the bosses?
Hmm? No,
And we did.
I don't think I was
You
the
have
one who
no
said that.
faith. No faith.
I think I said I had no faith that we would get past the first shade in
Phase
Tail
one.
Toss. You know, but we did.
Oh.
Either way, you have
Yeah,
no
that's
faith
right.
in us, so
Yeah.
I have
But
no
can you
faith
really
in
blame him?
Yes. We need to channel our inner Hudson.
Let us begin. Surprise.
I'd rather not.
of all the fucking things that makes me a fucking human.
Yeah, what am I, a blood elf? I don't like this.
Yeah, me neither.
Even if you have one for
Do you have healer buffs for your favorite druid healer?
I got a DK.
Oh, those don't exist anymore.
What the fuck? They're useless.
I know, right?
That sucks.
Yeah, it's only. I think it's only holy paladins that can do it now. Blessing of Kings.
Mm-hmm. All right, so everyone's here now.
Yep.
Okay. All right. I will first go over the basic mechanics. So basically, she has a blood bar. When that fills up, she enters phase 2. Until then, we will be in phase 1. She will periodically turn to swipe at people. Just don't stand in front of her if you're in melee range. She will also every once in a while do a big shriek, which will send out a sonar wave. If you get hit by the sonar wave, a gargoyle will drop on you in 4 seconds, causing a blood puddle to form underneath you for the entire fight. When she's... Sorry, you gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Is that part of
you.
the fight?
No.
That's phase 3.
When she starts casting the ability, I will go line of sight, line of sight. That's when you get behind a pillar between her and you, just so you don't get hit by the ability. Simple enough. Let me think, what else does she... No, that's pretty much it for phase 1. The new mechanic, however, is that she will randomly target a player. And from that player, she will emanate a bunch of sonar rings, similar to phase 2. It will be in a teardrop pattern. So basically, everyone except that targeted player needs to get behind the boss. So, let's see.
Yeah,
Say...
what I was just gonna say, like, what I took from that, maybe correct me if I'm wrong, but is it essentially everybody stacks behind the boss, right?
Correct.
Okay.
Everyone stacks behind the boss, either on the tank or to the sides of the tank, while that one player who gets targeted needs to run it out into, like, say, the center of the room from where she is, so the rings do not, well, bounce towards
Is it gonna leave blood on the ground though? Because if it is, then we don't want to run it to the center.
it will leave blood on the ground only if it hits a player.
So
And-
we could aim for the sides then, because somebody's gonna get hit.
Well, the
The
problem is
problem-
the rings will still bounce.
Yeah, I think the idea is because we're stacked in the middle, essentially emanates out a few yards away from that person, so nobody will get hit if everybody stays stacked.
Correct. Alright, phase 2, when her blood bar is full, is standard, same mechanics. She'll run around the room in a blind rage. Anyone who gets in melee distance will instantly die. She will shoot out a bunch of rings that just bounce around. Don't get hit by them. If you do, run outside to like the edge of the room and let the gargoyle drop on you there so the pools of blood don't flood the room. And she will keep doing the line of sight thing. But that's it. Really, it's only a single change to hero or phase 1. The big problem though is if those rings in particular hit you, you also get feared for 2 seconds. But yeah, I say we just give this a shot. Oh, and obviously she
Mephisto?
hits harder.
Oh no, we're not gonna do a feast on the first
No.
pull, because Kaiser doesn't have faith in us.
Correct. It's not economical.
I have 27 feasts. Just saying. But okay.
Well,
Well, we should
congrats.
use them.
No.
Right?
Can we have a feast, please?
Fine.
Yes.
Thank you.
Ooh, so we are putting down a feast.
Yes.
Because Demon has faith in us.
Yes, I do.
I find your lack of faith disturbing.
I find you disturbing, so we're even.
Wow, that was a great comeback. I'm just gonna go lie down.
Fetal position.
Good.
Is it your nap time already?
I'm gonna cry myself to fucking sleep.
Good. Take pictures.
My feeling was hurt.
You only have half a feeling. It's not even a whole feeling. God, make it sound like you're.
Let's go die.
Okay, everybody is ready.
Talking.
Countdown. Hero on the start. Pull.
Yes, hero at the start. Let tanks get in position, then hero.
All right. Hey, poppin'.
3, 2, 1.
Blind swipe. Range, please stay a little farther away from her.
I thought we were
Okay,
staying
there's the-
stacked up behind the boss.
3, 2.
Yeah, there's the echoing
One.
screech. Just get behind her. Don't get hit by the rings. Huh, the rings are actually a lot easier to dodge than I thought.
Yeah, good. Watch out. A bunch of
Okay.
people with melee got hit.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Break line of
yeah,
sight, break
coming
line
out.
of sight. Alright, back on boss.
3.
That's really
2,
the only difference
1.
between this and normal mode. Tank
Oh,
down,
she's down.
B-res.
I got him. I got him.
Big heals on tank you. Alright. Blind swipe, dodge.
Beware.
Echoing screech, get behind.
3,
Dodge
what-
the rings.
1.
We're not stacking up behind. Everybody's all over the place.
Honestly, it's kind of fine if you don't get behind her as long as you can dodge the rings. If you're struggling with that, then yeah.
Fair.
It's really just the melee who have to get behind.
Phase 2 is about to start.
Break line of sight, break line of sight. Alright, phase 2, get away from her.
I'm gonna find a nice place without there's blood everywhere. Never mind.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Alright, dodge the rings. When I call line of sight, make sure that there's a pillar between you and her.
Ooh, blue balls.
Blue balls.
Just line of sight,
Chill
line
right here,
of sight,
Robert.
line of sight.
I've been chill right here.
Line of sight.
Oh, Jesus.
I got blood.
What?
Okay, guys, we are getting way too much blood. Line of sight, line of sight.
Yeah. This is a good learning thing. Whatever that is.
God, that feast was so delicious.
3,
So I guess people are getting hit by the rings too much. Is that correct?
Way too much.
Yeah, okay.
Mechanically, this fight is almost identical to normal.
It's like any, and I guess any heroic fight, where there's just less room for error.
Yep. Well, everything hits harder, pretty much. Alright, go ahead and wipe it up.
Stand in some blood.
3, 2,
But yeah, just a reminder, guys, during phase 2, you don't have to be hugging a pillar. Like, as long as the pillar is between you and her during the line of sight, it's fine.
And I recommend too, like
Well,
the less
I had a
movement.
pillar between me and her, and I was far away from the pillar, and it hit me.
Okay, well, it's pretty much just draw a straight line.
Shrieking sound hit you?
The less movement you have to make, the better
Yeah.
too. Like you shouldn't need to move too much unless
don't-
blood starts dropping.
Don't forget, there's
Yeah,
a
but-
repair guy here. Where'd
No,
he
he's
go?
not there.
They take him away for heroic? That's not cool.
No,
I think you
it's
gotta
just
kill
because of-
Shriek. Yeah.
I mean, worst case scenario, you go outside, mount up, and repair.
Yeah. That's still messed up.
Okay, I'll put the lower feasts down. Make Kaiser. We'll meet halfway, Kaiser.
You put down the good one for the first attempt and then the crappy one for the second?
Yeah.
Now I have faith we can do it because people understand the difference. And also the new people have seen the fight. But yeah, when she does the targeted shriek during phase 2, or phase 1, sorry, melee just get behind her, range just don't get hit by the rings. I trust you're all competent enough to do that.
Thank you for the hammer, Auburn.
Also, don't forget, if the choice is between getting hit by the line of sight shriek or standing in a pool of blood for a second or two, stand in the pool of blood.
But I don't like blood.
I don't believe that since... Wait, no, you didn't go Venthir, never mind. Alright, let's down her. We definitely have the numbers to do it. We just, need to not drop blood everywhere in the room. Oh, and also, melee, if you're getting hit by the swipe, you're doing something wrong.
Okay, countdown.
Put some extra bleed or something on the tanks. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think...
I'm
they're just
taking
gonna
more
have to do
damage.
that. Yeah,
Popping
well,
time.
I would imagine that it's heroic. Its numbers are just going to go up, period.
3, 2, 1.
Blind swipe in 3. Now. Breach in 4 seconds. Melee, get ready, get behind her.
Beware.
Range, dodge it.
3, 2, 1.
Oh crap. Watch out for the...
If you get hit by one, drag it outside as fast as you can. Line of sight, line of sight.
Three, 2, 1.
Blind swipe coming up.
Beware.
Screech, dodge it. Melee, behind,
3,
behind.
2, 1.
Watch out for the disc coming back.
Line of sight, line of sight. After this, she will transition to phase 2.
I think that was better. Much less blood.
Yep.
3,
Alright, stay away from her. Keep yourself alive.
Beware.
Ian, there's some blue balls out there for you.
Yeah, I don't want to run into the pile of other shit that's in the way.
Line of sight, line of sight.
She's being sneaky this time.
Line of sight, line of sight.
Behind us. Oh, son of a bitch.
Fuck.
Well, shit. Bad. Alright, transition back to normal.
Pretty good. Look it up.
3, 2, 1.
Got her.
Line swipe coming up. Breach coming up, get ready to get behind.
Oh, there's blood right there, melee. Good job.
Melee,
Good to see
stay
that.
behind.
3, 2, 1.
Be careful for the bounce back. Oh, this mechanic is fucking easy. Oh, get the tank up, get the tank up.
It's on cooldown, 2
And
minutes.
we used it on
Line of sight,
Wicked.
line of sight.
Heal crush.
3,
Both tanks are down.
2,
Wipe it.
1.
Yeah, we're still losing people in that mid phase where we shouldn't be.
Yep.
Or taking damage, I should
We
say.
did better though
Maybe we
this time.
should save the battle
Yeah,
res
we did.
tank.
Yeah, we did, yeah.
Yeah. At the moment, save B-reses for tanks and healers.
I only used it because you called for it.
3,
Well,
2,
it was on Wicked, so it was a healer.
Okay. Also, correct me if I'm wrong, but does she randomly target people with the gargoyle drop during phase 1?
I believe so.
3,
Yeah.
2, 1.
Okay. Remember, if you get targeted, bring it to the edges of the room. But yeah, that's definitely progress. 47%.
Benz makes a good point though too, that if say somebody's by themselves and they're low, probably want to get with a group that has a healer.
Well, yep. The most important thing is we can't afford blood puddles around the pillars.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got this. I'm not worried. Oh, and remember, if you have oils and flasks and all that stuff, go ahead and pop them. Grab your soul cookie. Remember, during phase 2, you really shouldn't be taking any damage at all. If you have any self-heals, pop them if you need them. Well, actually, everyone should have a soul cookie, so pop that if you need it. Don't put pressure on our healers to take care of us during the fight with high mobility.
Yeah, fuckers.
What Auburn said.
Auburn.
Auburn, what tune are you even playing?
Auburn
Scary.
Hunter?
She's scary.
She's on Auburn Hunter.
Okay.
God, scary.
Oh, wow. Holy shit, I'm having a stroke.
I was gonna ask you a question, but
I don't think I'm qualified to answer questions anymore.
that's what I was thinking. But I don't want to hurt your feelings.
like that.
Why not? Everybody else does.
It's true.
I know. I try to be the nice one.
The
I'll
feelings
save
are
it for a
deadened.
good one.
My feelings have gone through necrosis. There's nothing left.
Just
Alright.
like rotting pustules.
Pretty much.
I think
Alright,
I'm gonna
untanked.
tank him almost where he is to start.
Okay.
I mean, we could just tank him
Like,
in like
he could be
between
closer
these
to
two
these pillars here, but
Yeah. Could just tank him between the two pillars here.
Tank him back there, not between the two, because then we've got our line of sight, and we've got maybe more room for the blood.
Well, the problem is if we tank him where he is at the start, melee are gonna struggle trying to break line of sight when she
3,
shrieks.
2, 1.
Alright, blind swipe coming up. Shriek coming out. Get ready to dodge. Melee behind. Be careful, it's gonna bounce off the pillar.
3,
it bounced between the two
1.
pillars.
Another shriek coming out. Break line of sight.
Oh damn.
3,
A lot of blood.
2, 1.
How are we getting this much blood?
People get hit by that stuff.
Blind strikes.
Sorry. Did not call that out for some reason.
It's alright, you're having your stroke.
Yep, that's true.
Beware.
Screech, get behind.
3, 2, 1.
If you get a red arrow over your head, it means the Gargo is about to drop. Just bring it to the edges, please. Break line of sight.
Line of sight.
Alright, phase 2. Stay alive, keep yourself up.
3, 2,
You have
1.
soul cookies, use them if you need them. Keep a pillar between you and her.
Beware.
Line of sight. Line of sight.
Coming at us from behind.
Watch out, guys.
Line of sight. Alright, back to transition. Normal.
Three, 2, 1.
Somebody's got an arrow over their head, melee?
I got it, I got it.
Okay.
Swipe. Breach coming up in a second.
Beware.
Behind.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out, watch out.
Red triangles out. Tariq coming out. Line of sight, line of sight.
Three, 2, 1.
Triangles out. Twice. Damn it.
Beware.
Breach, get behind. It's gonna
3,
bounce off the pillar, be
2,
careful.
1.
Whoa.
Watch out,
bounce,
melee, watch
watch
out,
the
melee.
bounce.
Oh boy. This is gonna suck.
Okay, it's good practice.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. Alright. Too many people down, just wipe it.
Bounces.
Line of sight.
Or stand in blood and die, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah.
It's suicide.
So, yeah, and I can't recommend enough, like, not moving
3,
much during
2,
that second phase. Like,
1.
just little adjustments to avoid this
Beware.
many things. You don't need to run too far.
I'm gonna change up my callouts. I'm not gonna call the triangles. You should be able to see the red arrow above your head. You're all big boys and girls. And I'm not going to be calling out the swipe because, well, if you're in melee range to be affected by it, you should easily be able to just run through her. Yeah, sorry healers. Any fight mechanics with line of sight also hurts your guys' ability.
Well, it's really annoying.
In theory, I mean, like, people shouldn't be taking much damage in that phase.
Yeah, but people do.
In a perfect world. You know.
The biggest problem
yeah.
is so much blood around all the pillars.
Kel, you can also line of sight the blood wave.
I wish people would move out a little bit quicker when they have that echolocation so there's not so much blood around the pillar.
Yeah, that should be like literally lined up against the walls. There should be nothing in the middle.
That's what I do.
Alright, we can do this, people. We're not retarded. We know how to, do basic mechanics and dodge.
I think it's that echo, that extra bouncing echoes in the first phase that really get a lot of people. That's what I see.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes back to melee.
Well, I'm also noticing people with the triangles over their head not getting out fast enough, and they're dropping it near the center.
Just as a suggestion, because we are having, like Eddie was saying, we're having those discs come out and hit people when they're doing that additional mechanic in heroic. Can we just have everybody stack behind the boss?
Yeah.
Like, is there a reason we have to have ranged somewhere else?
Not really. Honestly, yeah, just have everyone stack up.
Now, the only thing they'll have to deal with is they're just going to move through the boss when the swipe comes, but that's easy. You just move through the boss.
Okay, so you're wanting us not to be behind the pillars and instead be behind the boss?
I mean, you're still going to want to get behind the pillars for line of sight, but that's it, really.
Yeah, this is just for phase 1. So when is that normal phase, and we're just attacking the boss, everybody just stacks behind, because that way we can move through the boss, get on the other side of it when it does the spinny disc thing.
That goes.
Yeah.
I almost want to say we position the boss in a separate spot, because can't we kind of predict where the echoes are going to go?
I think it's because of the way the geometry, there's never a perfect situation.
What happens if the echoes go towards where the boss is right now? That's what I'm trying to see if we can position the boss, because then that's a long distance they have to travel and then come back to us, right? So
well, that's what I was trying to do, because he goes opposite of where I'm standing. If you're tanking him, he flips around. So if he's facing this way,
and then he
you could flip around and shoot him to the back of the room.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe we should do, rather than having it in between these things that come right back at us, right? Like they'll bounce around like a pinball machine.
So do we want Crush and Tank You to just tank him like right where I'm jumping, and then have literally everyone else on the opposite side of her?
Yeah.
Okay.
Opposite side of her, like where she is now?
No. Opposite side would be like right where I'm jumping now.
Yeah, right there.
Like she's going to turn that way to fire those things, so you're going to have to get out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you'll have to come to us, right?
That's normal. Yeah. Yep. Every time she does that, we got to flip anyway.
You're stealth. I can't see you right now. Can you take that off real quick?
Here, let me just
Let's do a countdown, please.
Is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Shifty?
Yep. Yeah. Ready.
Alright, I want everyone except Tanks to be behind her. Like on her butt.
Yeah. Up on her butt, guys. Everybody on her butt.
2.
Get on her butt in range. Dodge the swipe. If you're in the middle of a cast or something, please stop it. Alright, dodge it. Get behind her.
Everybody get behind. You guys are way too far out.
3, 2, 1.
Alright, everyone get back to where you were, except triangles, obviously.
Watch out for the echoes coming back in.
Most of them should dissipate.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Line of sight, line of sight.
Line of sight.
Any pillar, doesn't matter.
Hey, one person talking, you guys.
Pillar.
2.
Reposition her, same strategy.
There's blood around the pillars again.
It's unfortunate, but it's just one puddle. We can deal with it.
Yeah. Beware.
Okay. It's
Two.
less than ideal.
That's fine.
Just move back so you can have time to move.
Somebody's got blood right behind her. You guys, we need to really move her.
Line of sight, line of sight. Tank Q is down. Phase transition.
3, 2.
We going to keep going?
Don't bother with.
Beware.
Yeah, we only have a healer down.
Sorry. Keep going, keep going.
I almost say pull her to the where we came in at. So there's hardly any blood down there at all around the pillars.
Break line of sight.
Yep.
Oh, led by the back pillar. Watch out, guys.
Break line of sight.
I'm back.
Oh. Oh yeah, we only have one healer. Go ahead and wipe it up. But yeah, we couldn't also try tanking her right where Crush is now.
I think actually like
3,
what you did there worked really
2,
well initially.
1.
Like it's the right. I think it's the right idea. It's just people are still like all over the place. I don't understand why everybody just didn't get behind her.
Yeah.
Am I late?
You are late.
It says 9 o'clock.
Server time.
9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's 9:40.
3, 2, 1.
I think your time zones might be messed up.
Oh crap. Sorry guys.
It's fine. We're operating on Eastern time. We're currently trying Heroic Shriekwing. We're starting to understand the mechanic. It's just, you know, executing it.
Can we get a closet up down here? That way it's not in the way in the raid.
So you want everyone to run through the boss when the pull happens.
Yes.
Also the blind swipe.
Whenever she
Jenny-
does blind swipe, run through her. Whenever she does the teardrop pattern, run through her.
Can we get a lock closet down below, please?
Lock's right here.
Where?
At the
They
entrance
can't.
or
They
something.
can't lock any further.
Well, I wasn't there a minute ago. Thank you, Van.
You. Try to space yourself if you're dropping off the triangle next to someone else, because I got double hit with mine and someone else's at the same time. And of course, that's an insta kill.
Remember, guys, priority is controlling the blood puddles and keeping the center clean. If that means stopping DPS or whatever it is you're doing for a few seconds, so be it.
I imagine so, Kel. You mean like if you get the arrow on your head, that kind of thing, and like gonna drop it off? I think you could probably safely mitigate the damage, but I wouldn't try and skip mechanics. Yeah. What McStabbington said, yeah.
Alright. Before we continue on, I want to ask the range Which one would you prefer? Stacking with the melee and running through the boss, or just, trying to play Dance Dance Revolution?
I like DDR.
I mean, I just feel like
I
we're making
honestly feel it easier to dance around than have to try and run behind the boss.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think we're adding too many complicated things for ranged. They were struggling with the echoes in the first part, and now we're adding them 2 more mechanics to have to move for. I think we did perfectly fine on that second pull the way we were doing it. I think we're overcomplicating it.
So what happens if the range are in front with us here?
You mean with the
then
tanks?
they have to move farther for pillars, and they have to move for blind strikes plus the echoes. And we were having some struggle with the echoes on the first 2 pulls, but now we're adding 2 more movements for them
So what
to
I mean,
also
what I mean is, so Crush is right there, and the range you can still hit them from here, right? And then you can hide
bring the 2
behind these pillars, and then melee is up on, right? So if range stays here in front of, there's no problem with them in front of Shrieking, right? So only melee has to worry about the blind swipe and then the echoes, and then range can just sit back here and then hide behind these pillars, right?
Yeah.
Couldn't that work? Rather than having them being over on the sides or somewhere else?
Vines also does bring up the other issue.
Yes, but we also have 5 healers.
Yeah, I mean, we have 5 healers. If we just have one on both sides of the room split, then if we have to run on the right side, then there's healers over there. I mean, we're having to balance. Sure, the healers, we're having all of the range struggle to be within line of sight and having to move for more mechanics, which makes healing harder for you guys because then you have to move constantly.
We have one healer with the range, with the melee, maybe.
Yeah, I mean, we could do that.
Totally.
For that, you're talking about phase 2 primarily?
Cal, we can't mark a healer if there's like 5 healers.
Maybe
Okay,
just stick a healer with the melee for see how it goes.
Maybe, and if a healer's comfortable with being melee, by all means, stay with melee. The only thing you have to do is just move with us. But yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like right here, I feel like they should be able to, because if Shriekwing's right here and right where Crush is at, right? If we're tanking Shriekwing right here,
Okay, I'll go with melee.
Why can't healers just sit here with the range, and you'll be able to hit all the melee, right? Because the melee is going to be opposite of Crush, and then when we go line of sight, we're going to be all right here, right? Technically speaking, a healer can still be line of sight here and still tag us, right? Line of sight from the boss, but still be able to see us behind this pillar, right? Because we're going to be right here. We're all going to be stacked right here.
But okay, here's a question: are we losing people at that point? Because I don't think we're losing people unless they get hit by the spinny disc, which is a mechanics issue. It's the blood though, right? So like, I don't know. For me right now, the major issue we have is for people dropping blood in the wrong place.
Well, and we're getting to a point where the blood is everywhere and everybody is going to end up spread out anyways.
Yeah.
Whether we're stacked together or not, because people aren't doing mechanics.
I mean, the second poll was fine. I think we just need to, be a little bit more self-conscious of what we're doing, like with our movements.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
And like, as selfish as it sounds, when it comes to this fight, it's very much look out for number 1 and the tanks and the healers. But like, like when there's the floating discs, no one else has control of your movement. So
true.
I think we should just stick to what we were doing with the second pull and just give it a shot again. Just go back to basics. It's not too difficult.
Okay, so wait, talked about several things. Are you wanting us to go back the way we were doing it originally, or do you want the range to stack with melee again?
Original.
I just say with one
Okay.
caveat that if the range wants to stack with melee, by all means, you just have to move for the bite and the sonar.
Yep.
I'm gonna go with melee.
We're nice.
All right, doing countdown. Stopping time.
3, 2,
Flying
1.
swipe coming up. 5 seconds. Breach coming out.
Beware.
Why does he face that direction?
2,
Interesting,
It's
right?
random.
Look at that. He's never done that before.
Yeah.
Tanks down.
We've got blood and
Jesus fucking Christ.
Break line of sight.
What the hell?
I'm down. There's blood everywhere.
3,
Oh.
2,
Fire tanks down.
1.
Melee.
Swipe it.
head.
it was. I think it was those people got hit by the echolocation. I think.
Yeah, but the
So
tank,
I've been looking out.
Big Wing
Sorry, I've been looking
didn't turn.
at a few
Beware.
or deaths, I guess, and everybody who's died has died to the street.
1.
Or not everybody, but most people. It's an
Well-
LOS problem.
Oh, interesting. Okay. So people are not getting behind pillars effectively.
Yeah, that's what the large does.
Okay. All right. That's good to know. Yeah. So, without being overt,
Blood, yeah.
the people who are doing that, maybe
2, 1.
reflect on your existence.
Beware.
Clicked on my
Harsh Dave.
Is that not positive enough? But that's good to know, though. So it's good to identify where what we're doing wrong. So we can just all kind of keep an eye on that, for each of ourselves, and really, really be careful about line of sight.
but not
If
to repair
anyone's
real quick.
armor is yellow, let us know.
Shouldn't be. Auburn's been putting hammers down.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Auburn.
Thank you.
Where is she putting the hammer down? Up top?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's one down there again.
Where is it?
Hammer is down in front of Star.
And just as a quick reminder too for the melee, it does seem like she's gonna point where it wants to, and do the echo thing. So we might get those bounce backs, and we just gotta be careful.
Yep.
That was fucked. She didn't even turn for the echo one that time,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
Correct.
she just spat it out.
When
Spat
there
it
was
straight
someone-
out. Like, I don't know why it hadn't ever happened that way before.
Crush, that's because someone was standing behind you. She targeted that person, so she didn't really have to turn.
Oh.
That's it. That's a good point. Yeah, right. So if you've got ranged on the other side of the
that's
tanks,
why.
right? Interesting.
She will target anyone
she
who is not a
targets.
tank at random, and then she will cast a teardrop shape in that direction.
Got it.
Okay, so we can line of sight these things, right?
They bounce around like, standard phase 2 stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So that's why you have to have her behind. Got it.
Yeah. So that's why. Yeah, wide ranged should be behind her.
Yeah.
So she swings around.
Could we just mark two? Could we honestly just mark a couple healers so people know where they can run to for healing?
Why the hell does
If I do
Stammington
this,
keep getting marked?
No idea. Shouldn't be any mechanic that marks him.
Alright, there's 3 healers marked.
If you desperately need a heal, run to them. Though for the most part, no one should be taking damage during phase 2. Auburn said she was running off to the bathroom for a moment.
You know, just checking to see if she's back too.
Well, she checked green, but that means she's back.
Yep.
Or her cat readied up for her.
That's very nice of that cat. That is skills.
For real. For real.
Pull timer.
Have we asked the cat to play? I mean.
So how are we gonna do the? We're gonna have people on both sides.
I mean, preferably don't stand on the side of the tank.
Popping time.
3, 2, 1.
She's in a really awkward spot right now with...
Yep.
Blind swipe, dodge it.
Ideally,
Breach.
she's between
Breach
two.
coming
There
out,
you
2 seconds.
Beware.
There we go.
Melee, be careful, it's gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
3,
Move away.
2,
Watch
1.
out. Watch out. 2. That lag.
Motherfucking fuck.
Damn it.
Somebody got hit.
Line of sight, line of sight, line of sight.
Line of sight.
Ranking.
3, 2, 1.
Blind swipe.
Beware.
Breach.
3, 2, 1.
Blind. Oh wait, sorry, no.
Yeah, put the disc in the middle here. Gonna have some blood right behind the tank. Watch out.
Line of sight, line of sight. Drop what you're doing, line of sight it. Phase 2 transition, focus on staying alive.
3,
Line of sight the blood
2,
shroud if you can.
1.
Beware.
Alright. Everyone dance and run to a healer if you need to.
Oh, that was fucking brilliant.
Line of sight.
I saw that happen.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I got your back.
Line of sight.
Look out for the white Denise.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Alright, back to phase.
Three, 2, 1.
There's 2 balls for you.
Blind swipe.
Heard that before.
Beware.
Echolocation. Here, let's screech. Get on. Damn it, my
3,
DBM timer's
2,
stuck for some reason.
1.
She got melee. Oh, I got hit by that.
See that one.
Really gonna have to reposition her a bit.
Line of sight. Tanks down.
Damn it.
3, 2, 1.
It's best not to position her next to a pillar. If you can. Although I guess this is a wipe. So just gonna kind of want to put a make a case for doing it the way that the strats suggest it, which is tank her between two pillars, like we were doing a couple times. Have everybody stack up behind her and move through her as we need to. Like just trying that strat, because I know it's a bit of more movement, say for range. But then again, they're be moving anyways. Like they gotta dodge the discs. So instead of dodging the discs, it's a lot easier if they just move through her. I think if we work on that strat, it might pay off more for us.
I'm fine with giving it a shot. Ranger, you up for it?
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
What?
Tanking her between two pillars and the rest of us.
Okay, what we are proposing is going back to the idea of melee and range stack. When we need to, we just all run through her.
Okay.
Right.
But the idea is that everybody does have to stack. Otherwise, if somebody's off to the side, it can turn around and aim at her or whoever that person is, and start spitting out the discs in that direction. But if we're all behind, stacked, the monster's always going to spin around and start shooting discs out the same way.
Okay, if people are gonna raid, they really need to show up on time.
Yep. Oh, yell! We can yell again once it gets in the Discord.
I don't care who it is. They know the raid time. If you want to raid, show up on time.
I'm out of range.
And just a reminder, you guys, please use the in-game calendar to accept or not accept. There's a ton of you that aren't using it.
Guilty.
Thanks for all these feasts. Appreciate it.
We got a lot. Close it up again, please.
I don't know what kill on the timer between. It's not short, but it usually happens maybe 2 or 3 times in phase 1.
Do you know the range of the swipe, by the way?
It's no, I don't actually.
It's like 5-10 yards.
It's probably not that far.
Yeah, it's pretty short.
And anyone who's behind
12 yards.
Won't have to really worry about it.
12 yards.
But if the casters are going to be, or range are going to be behind him, the only thing they have to watch out for is the shriek and the little orbs that spin around on the ground. The swipe isn't going to do shit to them.
Well, they don't want to be too far away because otherwise they won't be able to run behind her for the spinning disc.
All running through her, right? So that she does the spinny disc to the.
Yeah, so just as a heads up for range, because you guys might be familiar. So when she's about to do the spinning discs, she'll target somebody, and then spit them out. And in this case, she's going to spin around and then start spitting them out. So at that point, you've got like a few seconds to run through her, and that way you just avoid the discs altogether. But if you're too far away from her, you won't be able to get through. I don't know, Kaiser, maybe when, it's just again a suggestion, you doing, like, your calls are awesome. When we need to run through, maybe if you could just shout run through, and that way everybody could just run through?
Yep, that's the plan.
Okay, appreciate it.
And a reminder again, less talking from other people, please. Let Kaiser do his callouts. Everybody is talking over everybody and he can't hear shit. So unless it's Kaiser, nobody else really should be talking.
I'll say tanks should be talking. They're calling out for heals or emergencies.
The tanks, yes, and healers, but all the talking in between, it's not necessary. It's distracting, and that's causing a lot of problems too. because we're missing callouts. Full timer.
Tanking him right here.
All DPS behind them.
Stack on green.
3,
Popping time.
2, 1.
Run through.
Run through, guys.
Beware.
Run through.
3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
T out.
One coming in.
Line of sight.
Behind the boss.
3, 2, 1.
Run through.
Beware.
Run through.
3, 2, 1.
Run through. Sorry. Break line of sight. Line of sight. Phase 2. Stay alive. You have soul cookies. Use them if you need them. Line of sight. Line of sight.
1.
Beware.
Res me.
We can't.
Line of sight. Line of sight. Line of sight.
That was my fault.
Line of sight. Line of sight. Alright, back to normal.
So where do we stack now? Because there's blood
We
everywhere.
could just use the opposite side of the
3,
room. Crush poem towards the
2,
entrance.
1.
Oh, well, shit. He's down.
That's it.
No bees resist?
Line of sight.
Nope.
Sorry, run through.
Yeah.
Getting flustered here. My bad.
No, man, that was great.
Beware.
Run
Like-
through. What?
Oh,
Hell,
shit.
I can't even tell if there was a run through
Watch
or not
out.
there.
Are we wiping? I'm assuming we're
2,
wiping.
Yeah, we're
1.
wiping. We have no
Minute
tank
13.
up.
Yeah. So just to mention something though, if people would clump together more, like a range, get in so that it doesn't point in like a weird skewed angle, that would be appreciated.
Question, tanks. What's
3,
killing you guys?
2, 1.
It was Crush didn't pull off aggro after I got extinguishing bite, and if it hits me after that, I take significant damage.
Okay.
So then I pretty much got two-shotted after that. He hit me
Okay.
twice, and then I was dead.
That mechanic's still the same as normal, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Last check.
Should actually be taking our 5-minute break. Do one more pull, seeing as the feast is down. So don't pop a
Just-
flask till we come back.
Just eat the feast and take the break. It's only
I already
5
put the
minutes.
feast down.
Yeah, but we can eat the feast. It's not gonna go away.
The buff lasts for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
True. All right, 5-minute.
What's the farthest percent we've got this guy?
50-ish? think.
Yeah, I was 40.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, yeah, I was just confirming you're 50.
I think it's doable. Like, I think we just need to get some of the mechanics down, and we got it. So I don't think it's like, it's not a healing issue, it's not a DPS issue, it's just tightening the way we're doing it. Which is, I mean, it's tough, but yeah,
I think what people tend to do is try to get that last hit in before they run out with the arrow, and it's dropping stuff near the pillars next to everybody.
I'm also noticing people like strafing left and right too much. Minimize your movements, please.
And then the line of sight too. There's a couple, like when she did her shrieking, I saw a couple people get hit by it and drop blood. So
yeah, I got hit with it on the last pull we did, but this is the first time I've gotten hit by it.
yeah, but I mean you're not the only one, right? Like it just happens.
Right. No, I was just.
I plan on calling out the line of sight warning a little bit earlier, just so range have time to get in position. I need to develop a drinking problem.
Yeah, I'm sure that would do great wonders for the raid.
That sounds like a problem in itself.
What, like spilling or something?
No, I should drink more.
If you had watched the Ruin Ulduar stream, it would drive you to drink.
And put that in. Oh, there you go. Thank you.
How bad was it?
You have no idea.
Did
They
they at
wiped
least-
on the. No, they wiped getting to the first boss. Multiple
What
times
the hell? Didn't take?
for hours.
Again, why the fuck aren't you here with us?
He is.
I am.
Oh, welcome. Welcome,
Yeah,
Trash Man.
he's Meishu.
He only comes when he wants, though.
Yeah.
Typical man.
He's
Yeah,
a spirit
again,
animal.
If you could show up to raid on time, if you're planning on raiding with us, that would be appreciated.
I'm sorry. I got pulled away by family earlier today.
Gotcha. Not too surprising, given it's still the holidays. Of course, I also advocate abandoning your family, friends, and social obligations as necessary.
Agreed. Wow.
Child crying? Nope. Wife giving birth? Nope. Grandparents dying? Nope.
What is life other than WoW?
Life is the loading screen between playing WoW.
True. I'm sad, Demon. I ate all my green beans.
Did you?
Yes.
I have pickled beans in my fridge.
I need to get some more.
I haven't been to the grocery store. So
If you poop in the garden, maybe one of the beans will grow.
It's possible. You try that and let me know how it works, and then maybe I'll think about it. Yeah, I can eat some poop beans later next year.
Dried beans would be good, but
3, 2,
all I gotta say is who
1.
died right here is awesome. Looks like this skeleton's lounging.
Where?
Right.
You're gonna
next to
die.
you.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah. Next to this bench. He's just lounging.
Yeah, just hanging out. It's like a
Yeah.
fella. It's like he's drunk and fell off the bench.
I was just gonna say he's holding
It's
his
gotta
beer
be.
up still.
It's gotta be
This
scary.
be Kaiser.
What?
This is where Kaiser's gonna be. Once he starts his drinking problem, this is where
No,
Kaiser's gonna be.
no, Scary's had too much wine again.
I just started, guys. I just drink with my wife, which is happening quite frequently this evening.
Oh, we're turning it into a drinking game. I see.
It's always a drinking game. You're doing it wrong.
You know what? Fuck it.
Doing a ready check just to see who's back.
Wait, are we doing this?
This is just to see who's back.
Nice line.
That totally is the position too.
Alright, so we're just waiting on Kevin.
Alright, that'll do. I can't see shit on my screen anymore. Perfect.
Did you take a sip of a beer?
Oh, I had my character getting fucking wasted.
Stabby, where's your bro?
Stabby's chugging a beer every time we wipe.
Anybody make a ring and a back enchant?
Ken,
Which ones?
what do you need?
I need the fortified for the back and the eternal int for.
Okay, which one first?
Sorry, fortified leech.
Which one do you want to do first?
Back, sorry.
Okay, and int for the ring, you said?
No, int for the wrist.
They need to slow down how you get PvP gear.
Why do you say that?
Because it's too fast.
You're welcome.
We're all stuck at 184. Well,
Can you not keep up?
I
Kevin,
I
are you back?
disagree that wholly. I like my 203s. Actually, I like my 220s.
I was gonna say your 220s.
I mean, Gain's been running a lot of rated battlegrounds, and those are basically rating for PvP.
There's no words to describe the number of RBGs I've run.
Yeah.
I need to run 2 more to get the spider mount.
Oh, grats.
I just have to get my rogue up to 60 and win 2 more battlegrounds, and I got it. So I'm stuck at sitting at 73 or whatever.
I need to get my druid up so I can start doing PvP.
Can confirm. Feral Druid is insane right now in PvP.
Boomy Druid is what breaks the game.
All right, everybody's back.
If Monk
Full
would
timer.
actually log in, we were gonna level together. He won't log in.
Can I get a mage back?
Okay, full timer. Behind the boss. Popping time.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to run through. Run through. Reset. Get ready to run through.
Beware.
Stay.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out.
Get ready to line of sight. Line of sight.
Need some heals.
Reset positions.
3,
Can we move him?
2, 1.
Not exactly. There's
Well,
blood,
there's
of course.
blood there, so we can't reposition him where he was. Because then we're going to be running on the blood.
Run through.
We do have multiple.
Yeah, I was gonna move him to another pillar in between.
Beware.
Now wait until after
Dodge.
the next phase.
Oh god, watch out, guys. This is gonna be rough. Watch out. Back up a bit.
Watch out.
1.
Back up a bit, yeah. Ugh. Okay. Okay. What the fuck?
Get ready, line of sight. Line of sight, line of sight. Stay away from her. Line of sight that.
3, 2, 1.
Beware.
Do your best to dodge. This is not a DPS phase. Just stay alive. Line of sight, line of sight.
Yeah, this.
Line of sight, line of sight.
Oh no. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah. So much blood.
People aren't running away.
No. This is good though.
Take him over here.
You want me to ring card?
Fine.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready to run through. Line swipe coming up.
Put the ore on him.
Run through. Reset.
You guys stack behind?
Stay behind, stay behind.
Oh, watch out.
Watch out.
Back up, everybody. Back up, back up.
Back up.
This coming in, watch out, this coming in.
Get ready, line of sight. Get ready, line of sight.
Heals, heals.
Line of sight, line of sight. Tank down. Get him up.
3,
He's up.
2, 1.
Thanks.
Tank
The other
down.
one's down.
Yeah, okay. So, well, I'll wait till everybody dies and I'll mention.
I can
Just keep
support
practicing
it.
mechanics.
Yeah, I may as well. I mean, well, yeah.
Just practice it.
Yeah.
Dodge.
Fair.
3, 2, 1.
Get ready, line of sight. Line of sight.
Oh, that's right.
3, 2, 1.
Go ahead, wipe it up.
Beware.
So when we do reposition the boss, because we're bound to reposition it throughout the fight, range, can you please still stack right behind? Because what's happening is when they're doing the echolocate, it's turning to like a pillar and shooting it right into the pillar, and it's bouncing off the pillar as opposed to it swinging directly behind.
What I found, I don't know if it's just bad RNG on that one, is I had to get out because I had the, whatever you call it, on me. And as soon as that was running out, there was like one of the orbs came right at me. I had nowhere to go.
That sounds like just bad luck. Yeah, I mean, and those people who have to run out, like that's probably the most like vulnerable time,
3.
Especially if that echo thing is about to happen.
I mean, the blood essentially landed on the wall anyways, but it's still an issue because if somebody else is getting that and having to run out, and she does shriek on that person, that's where the orbs are going.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like that we can't help. What we can help though is everybody else who's not got that. They can be behind.
Well, we had a call to run through and then said stay there. I ran through, stay there, and then got all the the circles casted on me, and I instantly died because of the fear. And the
well, okay, that's yeah.
so it was kind of
that'll
it
just be more like
was a bit confusing. Sorry.
everybody just gotta Kai's just gonna do the call outs, but it's ultimately down to us as individuals as well to do what we can.
Yep.
Yeah. It's tough. I mean, like it's a lot of stuff going on. So.
All right. Well, Vander just dropped mostly because he's blaming himself for fucking up.
Vander,
Hi.
don't leave us.
We're all fucking up, Vander, not just you.
No,
It's progression, dude.
A team fuck up.
Don't leave us.
We like our warlocks.
Now that I'm fucked up?
Yes? What?
Cool.
Okay, another question. Tanks are dying way too often, but besides the times when obviously someone drags the echolocation to them, what's killing them? Because I watched one of our tanks die at 2 exsanguination stacks.
Usually when the tanks are dying, it's because there's a big mechanic also happening, so we have to like run away and stop healing and go behind a pillar, and then the tanks die.
Twice
I experience.
I taunted and he came to me and he turned back around and went to the fucking paladin. So I don't know if I'm not doing enough damage or what.
Do the two of you need to vocalize taunt swaps?
No, I'll just hold off when I get Extinguishing Bite. I just keep on throwing down all my damage. Probably doesn't help that I throw down Avenging Wrath whenever it comes up, so...
Yeah, you're doing a lot of damage, man. Which is nice, like, don't get me wrong, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I think it's pulling aggro away from Crush, so he's caught, he's having aggro issues, so I'll hold off.
Fucking broken prop helis.
Yeah.
You're not even using your taunt, are you?
I am when I have to taunt away from Crush, but it's super easy to keep the aggro from Crush.
Hey, can we get port, please?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, everybody's ready.
What is this? What have you done? You'll ruin everything!
Whoops, premature.
What happened?
Common problem.
It happened.
Younger guys, I can see, but...
2, 1.
Before I get caught.
Shh, quiet.
Get ready for blind swipe. Run through.
Do we do a hero?
No, not yet. I was
Reset
running out.
Okay, good. Sorry. Reset position, please.
So back behind the boss.
Run through, run through, run through. Sorry, this is a high mobility
Wow,
fight.
you've got blood going right under the boss now.
Pull him back a little bit.
Can we pull him back, please?
Line of sight, line of sight.
Line
Oh
of
wait,
sight.
one of our tanks is dead.
We can get him up to 6.
Then maybe we can just reposition between the pillars.
3, 2, 1.
Could we reposition the blood right underneath the boss?
Can you pull him back, please? Thank you.
Beware.
Echoing screech.
3, 2, 1.
It's gonna bounce, watch. Bounce.
Line of sight, line of sight. phase 2, stay alive, heal up. Line of sight that if you
3,
can.
2, 1.
Beware.
Good. Keep yourself alive. You have soul cookies. Don't put strain on your healers.
You didn't even get hit by anything. There's literally no damage
Line of
going
sight,
out.
line of sight, line of sight.
Watch out.
Line of sight. Alright. Reset phase 1. Pull him back a little bit if you can, thanks, please.
3, 2,
Thank you.
1.
Line swipe coming up. Run through.
Please stack melee.
Beware.
Breach dodge it.
Yeah, it's aimed at a pillar. Watch out, guys.
3, 2,
Everyone just
1.
be careful.
Need heals.
Tank down. Line of sight, line of sight.
Are we wiping this?
Yeah, go ahead and wipe it. Just everyone die. Stand in a puddle of blood.
3.
So just as a reminder for ranges, just stack
1.
with melee.
When I was
I
behind the
can't
boss,
fucking keep aggro. I don't know what the fuck my problem is.
I was behind the boss. I stood a little distance away, not too far away from you guys. Just because he did the swipe towards me, I didn't have to move at all. And I can easily run to a pillar when he does his shriek. The echolocation is even easy to dodge because it's all going straight to the back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kaiser, when you're calling out to move, can you call out move to front, move to back, so we know where we're going? If it's front or the back of the boss, it's confusing.
I'm sorry. It's just a bit of a messy fight, given that he's not always turning in the direction I was hoping he'd be turning.
Well, and that's why it's making it hard. Like, and I'm not saying you. I'm in general, as far as wanting DPS to stack behind, wanting with melee and everywhere else. Like, it's impossible. It's literally impossible.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I was talking about for us. Where I was standing, which isn't too terribly far away from melee, I never had to move until echolocation happened, which means that the only ones that have to move through the boss is going to be melee. We can just stay where we're at until echolocation as caster. And then all we have to do is
12 yard.
when echolocation happens is the only time we need to move, and the only other time you need to move is if you get the dot on your head. But you come back to where we're at, echolocation, go to the pillar, break line of sight, and we can go right back to where we were at again when that's all done. So we basically pretty much fight right where the boss is at. The only time that we have to dance around a lot is when he does phase 2.
Okay.
Try to all get back to the same spot.
Okay, I propose changing it up a little bit. I'm still seeing ranged DPS, well, ranged everyone's struggling, mostly because moving after the stack's problematic. I want to set up 2 groups again. Melee, range. I want melee to be where they are right now. Tanks are still tanking them at the same spot. I want range to be further back behind. That way they don't have to deal with the swipe mechanic at all. And when the sonar pulse comes out, they should still have more than enough space to work around, like, moving.
Okay, I have a suggestion or a question. The person that's getting does DBM, because I haven't gotten targeted yet.
No.
So how do you know? So how do you
don't.
know who's being targeted?
You
Which
don't.
way? You don't. It's completely random and it's an instant cast. She will basically just turn towards that person. So, alright. Demon, can you put
So, can the boss be tanked where Crush is?
Yes.
range stand on this side where I am, so that if we get targeted, it's coming this way, and we just run left, and it goes to and it goes over this way.
No, because then it bounces back. So the problem is that melee gets screwed.
Well, it's gonna bounce back no matter what. It's either gonna bounce back off the wall or it's gonna bounce back off the beam.
Hold up, Demon. Take a look at where I'm standing right now, jumping rogue. If you're standing at the position you propose, the pulse would bounce out this way, bounce this way towards the tanks, which is a problem.
Yeah, I guess ideally, and this is it's a really difficult thing to do post like the first part of this fight, but if it's positioned like just right, and again, a lot to ask for because these bosses are so hard to position these days. When it bounces back off the firewalls, it actually doesn't reach us.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one moment. I think I know how to position this in a way that works for a group. Okay.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go for it.
Sorry, this is just how everybody that I've seen do it does it. It's like, imagine this on the other side if you want to, but tanks would stand here, and the tank would be on this side, and melee would be just like right here, and then ranged would be a few feet behind. And then when you LOS, melee would go to this one, and range would go to that one. And then in that case, the sonar always comes out facing this direction, and the tanks will always be safe on the other side.
Do we want to try it that way then?
Sounds good.
Yep. Yeah.
I was going to say that too. Her idea for the positioning here, I was just using the carpet as like a good line of sight thing, and like everybody just kind of like lines up on the carpet, so everybody's like in the same area for the swipe.
Okay, so can we tank him where he is, and have melee up here and ranged in the back one, so that the tank doesn't have to pull the boss all the way to the back of the room, or do we have to do it?
Well, we need to make sure we're tanking her close enough that people can use the pillars for line of sight, as opposed to being like line of sight and being like, oh shit, I don't have enough time to get to a pillar.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. Tank the boss like just ahead of where Crush is, so that melee can line of sight on this beam, where ranged is back here and line of sighting on this beam. That way, and then that way, like Mogan said, the sonars are going to come off this way, which is away from the tank and far enough out that range should be able to stay the hell out of them.
Yeah. Fuck. Can we set down some markers to like demonstrate this so everyone's on the same page?
So melee right about there,
Mm-hmm.
and ranged over here.
And the tanks where?
The tanks are going to be kind of right up in there, or further back if they need for line of sighting, but like, kind of in that position, off to the left. That way sonars are going off to the right and not anywhere near the tanks.
Okay, Mogan, is that what you were suggesting, more or less?
Yeah, more or less.
Okay. Sorry, Demon, could you move the green marker a little bit closer? That's a bit far, and I don't want to range the tanks.
Yep. It's like closer to the left
Where
beam.
Yeah, sure. That'll work.
So you
Does
want
that
us
work?
to go there?
Is that okay for the tanks, though? Tanks are okay with that?
Sure.
Heals, can you reach the tanks from green?
Can we put a couple healers in the melee group and then the rest in the range group?
We can reach green from a couple.
Okay, that's fine then.
Okay.
Tanks, just be careful not to line of sight them if you can.
Can you go stand back on green again, Kaiser?
That's kind of why I was
wanna get
thinking
my
a couple. That's kind of why I was thinking a couple of the healers up with the melee, so that if the tanks are out of line of sight, there's a couple healers up there.
Should we tell people to run bloods to a specific place, like try to run here?
Not really.
Well, the blood should be at the edge of the room. there should be no blood dropped in the center at all.
No healers on green. All range will be on purple. All melee will be on orange condom. Tanks will be on green.
Leave side for an oh shit factor.
Switch sides.
I mean, should we just do exactly the opposite if something bad goes wrong?
Well, if we get too much blood on the right side, we just switch to the left side. Tank will move to the right. Tank will move to the right of where green is, and melee and range to the left for the left beams.
Yeah, with this strategy, none of the range should be getting hit by the sonar posts from the
So we gotta
give it a try.
Move the boss to right here, right where I'm at.
A little bit to the
we
left.
Move, no, I mean, but we move over.
Oh
here,
yeah.
Otherwise, melee can't hit him, right?
Correct.
Okay, so boss should be positioned here, and then we're on the other side.
Correct.
Got it. Okay.
Go too far past green because there isn't much leeway.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good.
Kaiser, go a little bit past. I want to see if I can hit you.
Okay. Can you hit me from this range?
I got you there.
A little bit more?
Nope.
Okay.
I've lost.
Okay, so it's literally.
I got you guys. You just have a short range, kid.
I'm sorry.
Okay, full timer.
Something. It's not all about length.
It's about his velocity.
I'm concerned by that statement, but all right. Melee, stay on orange. Don't have to be directly on the spot, but you need to be in that direction.
Well, we have to be behind him, right? So
Crush tank, be on green.
Get to your sides.
Blind swipe. Sorry, should be calling that. My bad. Get ready for Screech.
Beware.
Melee through. Range, don't get hit by those sonar posts.
Melee doesn't have to go through.
Coming back.
Alright, reset your positioning.
I got aggro.
Line of sight.
Line of sight.
Blood in purple.
Oh.
2.
That was
1.
my fault. Thought I was far enough out.
Dodge. Tank down. Did you get outranged healers?
Out. It was too far for me.
Okay, that's what I was worried about.
Do we have BRS?
Yeah.
Breach, dodge it.
3, 2, 1.
Watch out.
Jump melee.
Watch out.
Line of sight.
Line of sight.
Yep, line of sight. Sorry. I'm.
It's too much drinks, Kaiser.
Well, we got range just dropping bloods on both sides of the pillar here.
2,
Line of sight.
1.
Here we
Second
go.
phase.
Damn it.
Beware.
Line of sight.
That was a bad one.
Line of sight.
Yeah. People are getting hit by that a lot.
Line of sight. No. Alright, just go ahead and wipe it. Room's kind of fucked. Okay. Give me a moment, I'm thinking.
3, 2.
It's no point in thinking. We're not geared enough to do this. It's fucking been about an hour too long at doing this. Sorry.
I think
we haven't got past 50%.
Yeah, but I don't think it's a gearing issue.
No, it's.
Oh, I can't. It is. I can't keep fucking aggro. I can't. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong, but I attack and I attack and I attack, and he just fucking says "fuck you" and looks away from me, and I can't keep aggro. It's killing us.
Yeah, I saw that too. Like, I didn't have I had like less aggro than Crush, then it showed a red bar on me, but then he turns and he extinguishing bites me twice, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like,
all right, so
I mean, I lost aggro to fucking.
I say we spent the last hour and a bit on the healer fight.
Okay, let's go.
So everybody zone out.
To the DK. I mean.
Yep. Yeah.
I don't know what the
pulled
fuck's
aggro.
wrong with my problem.
I don't know why.
Just making sure, Crush, you do have the correct soul binds and conduits active, yes?
Yes, I do. I double checked that.
Did you get a boo-boo?
And I have no idea what tanking is like as a druid, but is there some button you have to click to increase your threat?
Cal, Tank, and Gan, are you guys all out?
Getting there. Long load screen.
It's not like I'm doing enough damage. It's the problem.
Whoever's flagged with PvP, I need to know when you guys are out.
I'm out.
I'm out.
I'm just gonna reset my talents for this next fight.
Oh, good.
Okay. Should be good to go. And I did reset the instance, so we will have ads. Hopefully we'll get some DOE.
If you guys could be so kind as to summon if you get a chance, that'd be really appreciated.
No.
Oh.
Where'd you go?
Went to reset my talents.
Reset his talents.
Oh, I got tomes on me.
It's fine, we can save them. At the moment, when Mogan is available, we'll throw open our stone.
Never available.
Oh.
I can't believe you've done
That's
this
a
to
big
me.
rip. Big rip.
Alright.
It's the only summons you get. Better take it, Hudson.
Wait, I got a summon?
It's coming.
Oh, there we go. Okay. One's all I need. Hopefully.
If it times out, let us know.
I'm here. It's all good.
I wasn't kidding. You only get one.
Is everyone here? No,
Yep.
Tank, you and Kill are still at the entrance. Sorry, stupid question. Do druids have something like Avenging, or not Avenging Wrath? What is that, like, persistent aura paladins put on to increase their threat generation by 400?
They don't have that anymore.
Oh, okay, no longer a mechanic. Shows what I know.
Guys are lay off the eggnog, bro.
Killing Crash is really like making my ego expand.
It's nice. Things are actually dying. It's great.
We got this.
Guys, we're making some progress.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My old Mythic raid team just messaged me and told me they are now working on Hero for the Nathrias.
Fuck those guys.
Yeah, kind of. Like, they were good at the game, but some of them were real assholes.
Tends to go that way.
Yeah.
But you don't like getting yelled at? Inflated ego.
I do this for fun. Like, I don't know about you guys.
They were the minus DKP 50.
Pretty
type
much.
guys.
If you fucked up 3 times, you get kicked from the raid for the night.
That's actually not unreasonable because you want to like have fun, but at the same time you don't want to be carrying people that really are not paying attention, right?
Yeah. Also, God help you if you fucked up on a fight that.
Okay, these guys better have their own aggro table. I'm gonna quit playing it. We can't fucking hold aggro here.
I think those guys were. Yeah, they had a. There was a. One of those.
Yeah. Remember, some of these trash mobs just randomly fixate.
Kaiser, how am I doing more damage than you?
I'm not popping my cooldowns on trash. I'm also single targeting.
So am I.
Okay. Well, there you go.
So, Gan, how's like your new guild going?
It's going well.
Really?
No, we're sort of on.
I mean, didn't you guys just down Council of Blood recently?
No, we didn't down Council of Blood recently. We've been on one raid a week for the past 2 weeks because of the holidays, and a lot of people have been away.
Fair enough. Wait, you guys down Lady Inerva, right?
Yeah, we have Inerva down.
Yeah, I have no fucking idea how the hell you guys can do that. That fight sucks ass.
Oh, it totally does. Absolutely, it is a shit fight. But we out DPS it significantly.
Yeah, we're still not that
I just feel really abandoned by you, Gan.
I'm sorry.
No, he's not.
He's not, sorry.
He's not.
Good dinkus.
I can confirm. At the end of the day, getting that sweet loot is always better than playing with your friends.
Oh, now
Yeah.
I feel bad.
Proximity, right?
He just wanted to ditch us.
Incidentally, the guy going hell yeah brother in chat wasn't my mythic raid leader.
That's a yikes.
His name was Coward?
Yep.
Damn.
Big pull.
Oh, you want to get this Countess down? She's got a
Yeah,
shitty fucking thing.
Yeah. Everyone burn the Countess. It's just persistent AoE damage until we kill her. Pop everything. Well,
Why
that's
is my
not good.
vision of the target obscured? What the fuck?
Alright, mass AoE cleave. Get crush up. Try to not step on those red landmines. They hurt a lot.
Can't see anything.
Rotate your camera so it's facing like straight down.
So we're good, I'm dead.
Oh, well, that works too. Rotate it face down so you can see your corpse.
Face
Black
down,
Powder
ass
Whimper.
up.
That's the way. No.
I like to
Watch
Yeah.
TV.
watch TV.
That's the way I
Read
like
books.
it. Careful, assassin will pop out in a second.
Yep. There he is.
Not a very good assassin, if you ask me.
I think he killed a couple people.
Yep.
Never mind.
Based off the number of people in, I think like 10 yards of him, he becomes more powerful. So if you're ranged, you actually want to stay the fuck away from him.
You want to keep pulling, or you want to wait?
Wait a few seconds. Last two members are almost caught up. They're druids, they move fast.
Oh yeah.
Keep pulling over right there.
I'll pull the pat here.
Yep.
It's not enough for cooldowns.
No. The Hawkeye's annoying because it'll probably target whoever.
Here, ready?
Oh,
I'm coming.
He's immune. Never
Oh
mind,
god,
just
this is
kidding.
gonna hurt. Kill the Hawkeye first.
Oh, we got another ad.
Oh, I'm lagging. Rip.
Alright, mass AoE spam.
Now we got it.
Ow, ow.
You're whining.
But how did she go back all the way to full life?
I'm pretty sure she got off some instant heal. In general, if you have an interrupt and you see a cast about to go off, might as well interrupt it.
I didn't
Black
even see
Powder,
it
go
interrupt.
burr.
Here, clear the nearby one first. We're gonna have to open up the mirror anyway. That might have been a little bit ambitious, Crush.
Yeah, I was distracted by my cats. I'm sorry.
Is
Get
that
off
your
a weak one.
excuse?
They're really pretty.
They are stunnable.
Yep.
But...
Oh, I do like that you could kidney shot them. That's nice.
Oh, okay, they're stunnable up to a certain amount of times. Too many CC, they're just like, I don't give a shit.
Yeah. That's typical diminishing returns.
Yep. Worst addition to the game.
Truth.
Somebody gonna get crushed
the
up?
mobs don't
I got him.
diminishing returns.
Burn down the assassin.
Yep.
No one step on those traps. Okay, well, as soon as I say that.
Oh, he's actually got a res pen there.
Appalling. Our people starve outside the castle walls. Yet these
NPCs are gonna do their
indulge
RP stuff for a moment.
As they dance and feast, the jailer amasses an army to destroy the Shadowlands. The fools deserve their fate for believing the lies of Nathrius.
Many valuable weapons adorn these halls.
He's got a res pen
Let us
there.
liberate them from the grasp of these aristocrats.
Crush you here.
He's probably gone cave for a sec.
I wonder if you got.
I think he's mad because I pulled aggro off of him, so now he doesn't want to talk.
Too far away.
This mirror should prove useful for helping you move throughout the castle, mortals.
Crush you back.
Yeah, I didn't go anywhere.
Oh. Well, we like rezzed you 4 times, but...
Did not
And we were
work.
sitting here talking to you.
Yeah. We were like, crush you here, and we
Oh, I muted myself because I was fucking having a tirade, but that's okay.
Really? Fuck you guys.
No, it wasn't at you guys. It's at druids in general.
I don't know, we're the worst.
Yeah, I understand Crush's discomfort.
Right. Mirrors up.
That's
If
kind
you
of
need-
why I rolled.
If you need to repair, head through and talk to the NPC real quick.
No, druids are broken and on so many levels right now.
Yeah. Druid heals too. Like.
Yeah, it's so bad.
The only unbroken ones are DPS, but any of the support ones, they're friggin'.
Well, hopefully they hotfix it. I don't know.
Hold on. I think we can go up to Kael'thas from this set of stairs. Come back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just head
The
upstairs.
damage, the DPS druids are broken too.
Well, broken the wrong way.
Like balance?
Boomkin
Yeah,
isn't that
balance is-
constantly topping charts nowadays.
Boomkin
Yeah,
and
that's
Feral are actually destroying damage meters.
Well,
Yeah.
Pharaoh's more so
That's-
PvP, not so great for PvE in comparison.
Actually, I've seen some pretty high damage logs out of Feral druids.
Fair enough.
Are those mines in the group or something else?
Yeah, it's the orbs.
Damn, she casts so fast. I couldn't even freaking interrupt it. Ow.
Use your shield.
Shield is slow. It's like one of the slowest like interrupts the game.
What, Avengers Shield?
Yeah, because it has travel time.
Travel time. Even when I'm right next to them, it takes like a second to hit them.
And it's also on the global, so you can't just use it instantly.
Yeah.
Unless it procs, right? And then it's off the GCD.
Nope.
No.
Really? I thought the proc.
I wish. Oh my god.
That'd be awesome if it was, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be so OP. I would wreck healers and wreck freaking casters like big time without any cooldown.
Okay.
Can we summon Auburn, please?
Yeah. Actually, what happened to
I'll be right back while you explain this fight.
Oh wait, Mogan isn't with us though.
It will serve us well.
This one's proud
Slacking.
against our legendary.
Mogan's slacking.
Come, let
Do you
us
want to just take a 5-minute here? Seeing it's 11
Yeah.
o'clock.
Yeah. Actually,
Time to
prop
get
paladins are pretty broken in PvP, especially if you have Vent there.
True.
They're not as broken as you think. The thing is with
Yeah.
allies in PvP is that they just have bops and shields. But if you can shatter their shields, or you've got someone who gets a good math to spell, then it doesn't really matter, and they go down like nothing.
Yeah, but
Guardian
Arena-
Druids are really good in PvP though. I'm thinking RGBs. I don't do Arena.
Oh, right.
I think it's a similar thing for Arena, but yeah, it's all comp dependent.
I've been frothing at the mouth in Arena. As soon as I run into a Paladin, it's almost a GG.
Yeah, Paladins. Yeah, gotta keep them. Gotta keep them under
Yeah.
control.
Yep. It's when they don't expect me to do that much damage. That's when I open up on them, and then I just like erase them.
When are we planning to end tonight? Just so I can like time my
In
bacon
an hour.
cooking. What's that?
In an hour.
We go into midnight on Saturdays. On Wednesdays, we typically end around 11. So, 2 hours Wednesday, 3 hours Saturday.
Okay.
Welcome back, Wicked.
Thanks.
Elgin, you here?
Yeah, what's up?
Can we please get a stone down so we can summon Auburn?
Is Auburn here?
Apparently not.
I think she might be AFK.
Show she's
Oh, there,
in
nope,
the
there she is.
Nope.
She's here now.
No, we cannot remotely hear you. Did you accidentally mute yourself or something? Like bump a button on the headset, maybe click the mute button in Discord by mistake, something like that.
Did the 5-minute break time thing go out by accident?
Nope, we're on a 5-minute break. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep. Cool. Alright.
What was the problem?
Oh, my wireless headset has too many headsets lying around. It got all confused.
Ah.
I don't think it's everything. I work in IT. I know that shit.
I was just going to suggest dunking isopropyl alcohol.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Nice.
I ran out of absinthe.
Damn. I drank all day yesterday, so I'm taking it easy today. Went to a biker party. It was freaking awesome. Bikers know how to party.
I'm drinking to replace one headache with another headache.
Well, there you go. That's like an endless cycle.
If I ever sober up, I might even forget the last 10 years of my life.
Yeah, could be.
I just 40 and I don't have kids. So I'm just saying fuck it at this point. Screw the past.
So we're gonna first shot this, right, guys?
We got a lot further last time than I thought we would, to be honest, and we were also not doing a lot of the mechanics.
Yeah, I watched a video on it today. It didn't really even seem that bad.
It actually isn't that bad. The
I don't know if I can chug another beer, you guys.
4, 3,
as long as the DPS
2,
can keep the ads under control,
1.
this fight's actually really simple.
We got to first shot this just for my health, you know.
Would be great. All right, do a ready check and let me know if everyone's here.
By the way, I didn't see anywhere where it said you couldn't use multiple vials at the same time.
That was a misunderstanding last time on my part.
But it is on like a 2-minute cooldown, right? And they say basically if you have health, you should be trying to use it, but not when there's like mobs to kill and stuff, right?
Correct.
And I also read that you just do it for a few ticks and then go back to DPS.
3 stacks. You don't want to do 4 stacks, apparently.
And then if you stick to that, then it should be okay for the healers. They really don't need to worry about you.
Mm-hmm.
So is that those things in the ground?
It's the 4 vials on the end of the room.
Oh, okay, those. I see, okay.
The soul mobs or whatever drop some sort of like healing globe thing that healers should be picking up because it like amplifies their healing ability.
By 200%.
I'll explain this all in more. Wait, by the way, which healers are the best at single target healing? Besides Holy Paladins, of course.
Shaman.
Like it.
No, we don't really have any good single hard target heals.
No, it's not druids. They're
Holy?
mostly AoE.
Yeah, we're AoEs and so we're Shaman.
Holy is the way to go because of greater heal.
Yeah.
What is Nienavan?
That's great.
Would you
Not
call
even.
me?
Disc.
Disc.
Say that again. That was awesome.
Whatever.
Nevin.
Well, how are you supposed to say it? I have no
I think
idea.
it's 9 even.
9 even. Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Or kit. Correct.
All right, everyone here?
No, we're waiting on Rahel. Scary is back.
Eternal skirmish as well.
Rahel, are you back yet?
Alune be praised.
I guess we're waiting.
5 minutes means 5 minutes, not 6, not 7, not 10.
Are we gonna try it like this, or are we gonna pug somebody?
We're gonna try it like this.
Okay.
Everybody pull out your bandages.
If only.
I got mine out already.
I remember the first dungeon I ran, Dead Mines, back in the original beta. We didn't have a tank, or a healer. We just went in with our couple of our friends, and we just bandaged each other while the fight was going on.
Okay, good. You're back.
All right, everybody's back.
All right, I'm explaining the fight. So this is a healing fight. Once Kaothos is healed to 100%, the fight ends and we win. GG. At 70 and 40%, he will trigger his special phase. Before we get to that, I will explain the rest. This is an ad control fight for the most part. High Torture Adarathos, nothing special. Literally just slap the shit out of him. He stops being relevant. The Bleakwing Assassins, the female gargoyles, they are our priority target at the moment. When they get to like around 20% HP, they start casting an uninterruptible spell. I think it's like Flesh to Stone or something like that.
Yeah.
Alright, if they get that cast off, they full heal. So as soon as you see them start casting that, just focus dump all your DPS into them. They also they will randomly target people with Blade Rush. If you get targeted by this, move out of the raid group because they will do AoE damage to you in a moment. The Vile Occultists you see on the side of the room, these are also a very important mob. Try to keep them interrupted as much as you can, just makes life easier for everyone. When they die, they drop a red orb that healers can click on. No one else should be clicking on these red orbs. These red orbs will boost your healing by 400% for like, what, 20 seconds or so?
I thought it was the soul people that boosted the
200%, 15 seconds, and it stacks.
Yes. Okay, so we want to designate one healer to grab as many of the orbs as possible and just dump heals into Chaos. So who's the strongest single target healer here?
Binds.
Alright, Binds. You cool with being on Chaos duty? Okay. Your job is pretty much just focus on him, keep dumping heals into him. Alright, the other set of ads. Sorry, this fight's kind of annoying to remember all the details.
There's the other gargoyle, the male gargoyles.
Male gargoyle, Rockbound Vanquisher. Basically, tanks just have to kite them around. I think it's around... once the assassins are down, we typically kill these next.
They're like a medium priority. They do like some sort of like cleaving attack, but the thing is that the longer they live, the more dangerous it becomes. So it's really like nothing in the beginning, but if they don't die really quickly, after like 4 or 5 stacks, it starts to become really, really intolerable.
Yeah. They keep stacking debuffs on the tank, which boosts the damage they take. Soul Infusers. When these appear, all DPS need to switch to them, assuming an assassin isn't about to die. They basically are going to run up to those 4 soul pedestals at the back of the room and start damaging Kael'thas, negating our progress. So they need to be CC'd and murdered instantly. If you see a like blind sheep or anything on one of them that's not being focused, do not hit it. You want to burn them down like one by one, preferably. Pestering Fiends, these are little like mini whelp things. They literally are trash mobs, just AoE them down. This fight's largely about cleaving, by the way. And, okay, those are all the mobs. Okay, everyone sees those 4 soul pedestals at the back of the room, mainly DPS. Basically, one person can walk up to each pedestal every 2 minutes and start channeling. You want to get this channel off without being interrupted or doing anything else, because it will drain your HP but heal Kael'thas a huge amount. Once you drain your life, you will not be able to do so again for 2 minutes, and the next time you do it, you will be taking increased damage from it. So typically, each DPS can get off a total of 2 drains safely. We will be setting up groups for that in a moment. The last mechanic is the Shade of Kael'thas. At 70 and 40% of Kael'thas' HP respectively, I believe, he will summon a Shade of himself. The Shade has a couple of annoying abilities. Namely, he will spawn 2 phoenixes that are unstunnable, but can be slowed, that will basically fixate on a player and just chase them around until they're dead. Everywhere they go, they will be leaving magma on the floor as well, which is super annoying and floods the room. Basically, the people who get fixated are expected to just kite the phoenixes around in like a corner in the room, trying to keep the area minimal as possible, while the rest of the raid group deals with the Shade.
I just refreshed the video that I was watching, and you got it mixed up. The soul infusers, the guys that run to the vials at the end of the room, they're the ones that drop the healing buff that you pick up. The occultists, when they die, they drop like a healable, targetable object that you can heal into, and it like amplifies your healing.
How does that work? Do they just heal into it and heals everyone? Or
Like I think it heals Kael'thas specifically, but it's like it'll drop like a vial looking thing, kind of like the pedestals.
I understand.
But they're like a green targetable healing thing that the healers can heal into.
Understood. Sorry, I'm still fairly new to this fight. My bad, guys. So the Shade
one
of
of the
Kael'thas
cards
will
of
do.
that
Sorry, go ahead, Keurig.
It says that if those things drop, then each one of the healers should probably be healing into that. It's the orbs that Binds needs to pick up to strengthen himself.
Yeah.
Because they do stack, and then if he gets 4 of those, I mean, you're looking at 1,000% or 800% increased healing.
Correct. It's a huge buff. So the Shade of Kael'thas, besides keeping the Phoenixes under control in a corner preferably, Kael'thas will also randomly target a tank, lay down like this giant cone on the ground, and after a few seconds it will explode, killing pretty much anything standing in it. So it's lay it down, sidestep it. He will also target people at random with basically a lava pillar that stays around the player. This needs to be soaked by 4 other players in order to reduce the damage. Every player who soaks will take a lot of damage, though. And basically, we're just gonna slap the shit out of the Shade while dealing with all the other ads. And I think that's it for the Shade's mechanics on normal.
Alright, should we give this a go?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Alright.
Watch check.
Kaiser, are you
Yes.
going to try and mark targets? Like, even specifically the female on the what's his face?
Yeah, I can try that. Hold on, give me a second. Check if I have a macro for marking.
I asked you on Wednesday.
I do not recall this.
You said you were going to work on macros.
I'm sorry. Give me one moment. I should have something.
Couldn't you like macro to like an attacking ability? So as you attack something, you just like automatically macro it.
Yeah, that. Okay, there it is. Found it.
Okay, Shifty and Stabbington. Are you guys ready?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm ready.
Shifty?
Yep.
Yep. Sorry.
Oh, right. Also for DPS, first set of players to do it, I want it to be Group 2, followed up by Group 4. And
To
that
do
should
what?
be to click on the pedestals at the edge of the room and like channel HP into him.
The ones
Basically,
to the left and right of Kelthus?
yes, there are 4 pillars.
Alright.
Each DPS should run up to 1. Demon, I'm gonna keep you on just smacking ad control the entire time. Rostan, Kami, McStabbington, and Danton, you will click on those pillars
Bastard.
first.
You have no faith in me.
Well, I figure it'd be easier for you as a caster. You will click
Alright,
on.
I'm putting out a pull timer. Let's do this. Wasting too much time talking.
Are we doing that immediately, Kaiser?
No. Cleave down the ads first. Pop hero off the start.
I thought we were saving Hero.
Just pop it off the start. Deal with the ads quickly. Bring them together, cleave them down. If you have Death Grip or something, use it, please. Okay, kill that assassin. I don't have permission to mark. That's awkward. Kill off the occultist. The high torture.
You've got assist, Kaiser.
Thank you. Alright, I want the DPS in group 2 to start channeling. We have enough time.
Don't let the debuff go past 3.
No, don't worry about that. That's not a concern right now.
Additional guards are en route.
What's the castigation?
Just get away from people.
Okay.
DBM should be screaming that at you, by the way. Alright, deal with the Vanquisher DPS. Once we down this Vanquisher, I want Group 4 DPS to go channel. Group all those ads up, AoE. Focus the Vanquisher as your main target, though. Just bring him down as fast as you can. Okay, Okay, deal with the assassins.
Additional guards are en route.
So we should channel now?
No, focus down the assassins real quick, sorry.
Oh, occultists.
Yep. Deal with the assassins, deal with the assassins. They are priority.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Nice.
Dispose of them.
Alright. Burn down at least 3 of these occultists, and then DPS can go channel.
Oh, Vanquishers dropped.
Mm.
Alright, so we channeling?
Yep, go channel. Group 4, go channel.
Allow them to interfere.
You can only channel 1. So grab whatever one you can. Everyone else, group up the ads. When you're done channeling, just go back to slapping the shit out of everyone. Fuck. Interrupted. Big AoE cleaves. BKs, please keep gripping far off mobs into the group, thank you.
Got it. Yep.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Kill this assassin. It's about to heal. Good. Kill off the other one. Good.
Another
Infusers right.
Everyone, every DPS, kill the soul infusers. Pick one, nuke it down. CC the other one. Please stop breaking CCs.
You got 2 Vanquishers.
Yeah, these drop the orbs, Vines. Come pick them up.
Another interruption from the castle
No one else click on them.
Dispose of them.
5 stacks of Vanquisher on.
Start killing the Vanquishers. Taunt off if you need to. Everyone group up. AoE, AoE. Down the Vanquisher first.
There's another one back there, Vines.
Big heals on
7
tank you.
stacks.
Crush taunt off.
Can you taunt it off?
Another interruption from the
We need to raise up.
Dispose of them.
Fuck, I'm taunting and
He doesn't care.
There's assassin's about
Getting
to heal.
assassins, yep.
Oh, I'm about to.
Shit, soul infusers are up. Fuck, tank down.
Switching.
I had 9 stacks on me.
Switching.
We can get you up.
Yep.
Okay.
Kill off that assassin.
Return to
It's about to
stone,
heal.
We're on infusers right now.
Come
Oh,
on.
Damn it.
so close. Okay, we need to get this
Heal off.
Vanquisher down too, because these guys.
There's an infuser still
Yeah.
Orb, you're down?
Where's the infuser?
It's down. It's down.
He's down, he's
Kill-
down, he's down.
Vanquisher down.
Not allow them to interfere.
Kill off the other Vanquisher first.
Yeah, we did.
Yep, he's
There's only
dropping,
one
he's
Vanquisher
dropping.
up.
There's an assassin up still too.
Drag everything in. Drag everything in. Mass cleave. Mass cleave. Once this group is under control, I want group 2 to go channel again. We will almost be getting the Shade of Kael'thas. We need to clear this room out fast.
Assassin's healing.
Additional guards are on
Yep,
route.
kill the assassin.
He's down, he's down, he's down.
Deaths are
Another
swift.
assassin's healing.
3 stacks.
Kill the Vanquisher. Prioritize Vanquisher.
Yep.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Alright, AoE down these cultists. Interrupt them when you can. Shade's coming up. Tanks pick up the Shade. Everyone move to one side of the room. Stack up on the tank.
Once.
Sorry, fuck, I should have planned that out sooner. People have been fixated. Try to keep the ad isolated in one corner, please.
Do we target Kael'thas or ads?
It's Kael'thas, Kael'thas. We have
Scary,
to
watch
keep...
out.
Oh, God.
Scary, you gotta get closer to the thing and just kind of try to keep the phoenixes in the same fire area so they're not spreading it everywhere. You guys.
You must be.
Gotta like run them in a circle.
Okay, tanks are down.
That was a lot of fire.
They keep switching targets, so you just have to really be paying attention. If you've got that red line on you, you have to just make sure you're kind of like running them in a circle.
Okay, sorry guys, that's my fault. I didn't set up the room correctly.
I'm in a
It's
circle where
fine.
the fire
It's
is
only our
already
second
before.
attempt on
Yeah,
this boss, so we're
you want
fine.
to keep them all tightly packed in the same like area, right? So
Okay.
they're not spreading fire all over the whole battlefield. Because
Yeah,
that fire
as
never
they
goes
move,
away.
Yeah, as they move, they create pools of fire under them. So the whole idea is to actually keep them in one place.
Literally just like run circles around the fire, right?
Yep. So that the fire doesn't. So you create just a small pool where people can ignore.
Okay, release, repair,
Fast
take.
res.
Oh, well.
Scary.
1 second quicker.
Thanks.
Oh no.
God.
Nope.
Oh no! It's a trap.
Oh, you're trapped.
Masters, masters.
Oh god.
It's fine.
It worked out perfect.
What happened?
It doesn't matter. We don't need to talk about it.
What? I don't know what you're
Nothing.
talking about.
Nothing happened at all.
Again, do you have any input on this since your raid group cleared it?
My raid group hasn't cleared it.
Wait, it hasn't? Okay, never
No.
mind then.
No, my raid group got 2 pulls on it, and then we've been on break.
Wait, you guys killed a Nerva, but you haven't killed. Okay.
No.
All right.
So the healers are targeting those essence fonts and healing those, right?
The
Just wanna
essence
make sure
fonts are to
everybody
heal
is.
Chaos. If you guys have the time, yes, please heal them.
Well, when I was reading the strat on this, it actually said to make that a priority because it will do a lot more heals on him than any
Yes.
direct heals that we can do.
Correct.
I think do that as long as like no one's in imminent danger of dying.
Right. I just wanted to. I wasn't sure if all the healers realized that that's what we needed to be focusing on too.
Yeah, I've been meaning to.
It's really important too that we track how long these like vanquishers have been alive because they can be safely ignored initially, but like
Up
if
to
a
3
second wave
stacks.
comes and those initial vanquishers are still alive, they're going to start ripping out massive damage.
Gotcha. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, let me think.
I think that's pretty much what got us this well, the fires birds didn't help either, but the vanquishers started just like doing like ridiculous damage because I think we had like old vanquishers and all of a sudden new things came up and we were not focusing them down.
When the shade comes out, I would like everyone to move to the blue square.
Okay, just make sure you call it out.
Will do.
Please.
Yeah, because I want every player to be in the blue square so that if the Phoenix fixates on someone, whoever is being fixated can keep them in that area, preferably.
I also got that bomb thing. I didn't realize it. I blew up, but apparently I was supposed to move towards players, so
yeah,
good job for
during this-
everybody.
Fail.
Yep.
Everyone should be running DBM. Is there anyone here who is not running DBM?
What's DBM?
I hate it again. I know you run it.
Database management.
I've never heard of it.
That's it.
Yeah. Also for the Oculus not the Oculus, the Siphoners, I believe. I would like everyone to work from the left side to the right. If that is the case, could I ask Demon to sheep the one on the far right, Keldorma to frost trap the one next to that, and have Line Rider also frost trap the second one until we're ready to deal with them all.
It could be tough if we're on the opposite side of the room.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, just try to do your best during that.
Whoever is sheeping or trapping or whatever, call it out.
Yep.
For the rest of the raid, like Kaiser said, we're moving from left to the right, so whoever is CCing, it honestly shouldn't matter who's CCing because you're only targeting one at a time.
Mm-hmm.
So if traps are being broken, somebody is not targeting the proper the proper trap or target.
So we're starting far purple side, right?
far left
Yes, for killing
is
the
the order.
yeah, for killing the siphoners when
Well,
they
the
pop
reason
up.
I asked if it was purple side or blue side because left is different depending on where you're at in the room.
Left side facing the direction we're facing right now.
Correct. Okay.
All right.
Also, just making sure tanks understand the tank swap mechanic on the shade, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just difficult when I have to run through
lava. Yeah.
Lava while I have the other guy
Yeah.
attacking me.
Remember, death grip everything in, interrupt the casters, drag them all to the center
Don't
of the room.
think we should be hopping time at the start either, though.
Yeah, we'll save it for when Binds calls for it. Greater cast again, get away from people. Keep AOing people. Go down the high torture at the moment. Someone get that other Oculus on the side in. I want Group 2's DPS to go in and start channeling, please.
Additional guards are en route.
Kill off these
Ensure
Oculus.
that their deaths are swift.
Healers, they're dropping the friendly thing you can heal. Binds, you should do
coming
the,
up.
yeah, Binds, you should be doing the bulk of your healing through those red canisters. All DPS on the
More
Vanquisher.
of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Once this one's down, I want Group 4's DPS to go channel.
Assassin's up.
Yep. Mass AoE. Kill the Vanquisher. Alright. Kill that flesh to stone one real quick.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
2 assassins healing.
Yep. Kill both of them off. Then we will go deal with the channel. Alright, Group 4 DPS go channel.
Oculus
Another
around here.
interruption from the castle guard.
Yep.
Dispose of them.
Vanquishers are up. Kill off the Oculus. Keep AOing them down.
Gripping.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not
The
allow
Oculus
them to
containers are
interfere.
down. Healers.
So infusers will be coming up in 30 seconds. Those are the mobs we need to CC and move from left to right. Mass AoE, mass AoE. Kill off the Vanquisher.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths
Kill off
are
this
swift.
assassin, it's healing. Both of them are healing. So infusers are up, start CCing them. Kill the one on purple, kill the one on purple. We're working left to right.
Allow them to interfere.
Shades down.
Alright, shades out. Kill off the soul infusers, keep killing them.
Keep your
Yeah,
tight.
Am I taking the shade
Yep,
to blue?
everyone to blue, everyone
is
to
up.
blue.
Blue.
If you get fixated, you must keep it like as far away as from us as you can. If you get a circle around, you stack. Alright, everyone on Kalthos otherwise. No DPS on the Phoenix. At most, just slow it. Do not stand in front of him.
You need to swap stack on me fresh.
Tank
Grab
swap.
the Vanquisher.
Consume you! Sure, you can do better.
Do you want time on this?
Yeah, go ahead, pop time.
Oh, we already have like
That's
3,
gonna be
4
too
here.
late.
Shit, yeah.
Alright. Switch. Switch crush.
You can
Oh.
do better than a shot.
Okay.
Beware.
I do think he's not Phoenix.
You can
Need heals.
do better.
We're all dead.
Okay, so the phoenixes are where we get fucked, right?
Yep. Yeah.
So,
Feel free to stack with that person who has the bomb.
Why can't we kill the phoenix?
They resurrect.
Yeah, there's just no point, right?
so if you get the phoenix, are you leaving blue and like kiting it around?
No, you
this
can't
ball?
kite. You can't. You're not supposed to have them kite around. Like if they drop, you want to minimize that moving because.
So just
as they
don't move off blue if you get it.
You want to
Yeah.
isolate them all.
You basically just want them to run in a small circle, right? Constantly, all the time. Like, don't worry about doing damage. Just make sure that you're not you're minimizing how much ground space they're traveling. Right?
Okay, so like trap them, root them, slow them, and stay on
I don't
blue.
think you can.
You can slow them. You just can't stun them.
Craven.
Yeah.
Chains of Ice. Easy way to slow them for a long time.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna try the general area strat. I'm gonna change up the markers a little bit.
Well, the general area is not going to help because they randomly spawn in different places and then they track you, right? So once you get that tracking, you have to run towards them to a point and then make a circle around them, right?
What?
So that they're
Hold
just
up, that's the thing. I think they spawn a player location. Let me check.
I don't know.
You see
I
that
saw
flame
some of
sprite
those
circle?
red
We have to make sure we're grouping up for it.
It really matters where they spawn. It's just a matter of the person who's targeted needs to run to the phoenix and keep it in a small circle. The next person that gets it has got to run to the phoenix, not away from it, and keep it in a small circle.
Yeah, so that it doesn't touch you. It's not moving fast enough, but you can kite around it.
Death Knights and Hunters are going to have to help out with their traps to keep it so that they're slow. It sucks for them, but it's it's balancing the fight out.
Are we dragging the boss when that phase happens? Because when I killed this, what we did was basically started on blue, but then as the phoenixes came out, they
Yeah.
would drag it towards green and around.
Correct.
Yeah, because I actually got rocked by Kel'Thasos's
Correct.
fire
Okay.
bomb.
Okay, hold up. I will also be marking our tanks just so we can keep an eye on their positions. I will also be moving the markers around a little bit. Okay. So during the shade phase, all players will transition to the blue area first. Whoever gets fixated, I want you to drag it to the moon area in the far corner. Whenever you get fixated, just head towards moon and try and keep it in that area, please. Understood?
Moon's faint.
Yep. Okay.
Sorry, what was that?
Phoenix Moon.
What moon?
Phoenix Moon.
Phoenix moon. Okay, Roger.
Okay. Another thing I'm thinking. Okay. All healers, especially binds, mostly just focus on healing Kael'thas when those Oculus containers are down. Like, if you're just normal direct healing him, it's not really worth it. And let me think, what else is there? Besides that, everything else seems fine. Oh, and also during the Siphoner phase, people please stop breaking the CC. Focus on the far left one.
Don't tab target and click if you have to.
Oh, it's 2% of its HP when you heal. Jesus Christ, that's huge.
Yeah, That's probably one of the reasons why we got him up so quickly.
Okay. Yeah, and when Kael'thas reaches 45%, he will summon his first shade.
Alright, pull timer.
Okay.
Renithal's traitors! Gods, stop them!
Mass group up, mass AoE. Assassin is starting to heal. Assassin down. Alright, I want group 2 to go channel. Healers, please heal those containers.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their
Alright,
deaths are
group 4 DPS, go channel.
More of those fools.
Make
seek
sure you're
to
trying to
hinder
get the
us.
bulk of the
Do not
channel
allow
off.
them to interfere.
Oh, DPS burn down that Vanquisher. Group up the other small ads. If you're being targeted, just move towards the tanks. Crimson Flurries, please spread out. Keep burning the Vanquisher.
Additional guards are en route.
Alright,
Ensure
keep
that
cleaving
their
these
deaths are
assassins. One assassin's healing. Make that 2 assassins. 3.
More of those fools
Alright,
seek
good.
to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Oculus are out. Once they go down, healers heal the jar. Keep cleaving.
Vanquisher dress drop.
Jars are down. All DPS on the Vanquisher.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Group up the ads. Cleave, but focus on the Vanquisher.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Assassin. One assassin down. Good. Soul infusers are up. Focus left. CCers, you know what to do. Single target people. Do not break the CCs, please. The shade's up. Deal with the soul infusers, then move towards blue. Keep killing those soul infusers. If you're being fixated, bring it to Silver Moon.
Which
I know
one
the
do you
room's
want
gonna get.
first?
I need people on me. I need people on me. Oh,
Stack,
okay.
stack.
No, god damn it.
Fuck. Sorry.
No,
You
it's
see-
my. It was quick. It couldn't. I was too far away because I used the Phoenix.
Beware.
Drag.
Moon.
Oh, shit.
Blazing Soul.
Yeah, don't stand. Tanks, please face them away from the raid group. Sorry.
Up in time.
3 stacks, switch.
Burn down Kael'thas.
Get to Moon. You have Phoenix.
Phoenix, keep them on the moon side if you can. No one stand in front of Kael'thas's cone. If you get a circle around, stack on them.
3 stacks on you, switch, fresh.
Stack on demon. Stack on demon.
Surely you can do better. Beware.
Oh, damn it. Wrong mob.
Tank's okay on swapping?
Yeah, I got it. Oh.
Beware.
I didn't put the 2-man. That was my bad. I didn't pull off. You're pulling off the vanquisher.
I know we don't have. Wait, do we have to kill the shade?
Yep.
It's down to like 10%.
That's what I figured. I know it wasn't a full kill, but I couldn't remember what percent health we had to get it down to.
As a suggestion, yeah, can we stack for Emperor Black? Like, so, it's the only reason why people who are not doing the Phoenixes couldn't stack in one place?
No, there's absolutely no reason we couldn't stack.
Okay.
You just have to really be mindful of the cone, right? He launches out in front of him.
Yep. Well, I mean, I believe he only targets the tanks with that.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, only the tanks.
Yeah, I got super unlucky. It was like, I got a Phoenix and the stupid Ember Blast. Yeah.
Really gotta make sure everybody has to be paying attention to that flame strike. I'm coming into group, but 2 people are not enough. I get fucking one shot every time.
Yep.
Yeah. 3 or 4, I think, at least.
It has to be 5, I think. Is what
Where are we going? We need to go upstairs.
Yeah, like you need at least 5, or else the damage is just too much. So it require a lot of coordination from everybody, basically.
Oh, everybody just try and stack in that phase unless you get the Phoenix.
I mean, honestly, I'm just gonna get rid of the quadrants because people can seem to be figuring that out, and instead set up stacked points for the shade phase.
Kaiser, what's your haste at?
My haste? 4%.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's your crit at then?
My crit? 23.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so let's see, realistically... Okay. I want the tanks to tank the Chaos on green marker, facing towards where we are at the moment.
Okay.
And I want DPS and healers during the shade phase to be standing right there on blue. And when I say healers and DPS, I mean all healers and DPS. The only reason you should be running out of blue during the Shade of Chaos phase is if you have the Phoenix fixated on you.
And then where do you go if you have a Phoenix?
To silver.
To
Anywhere
silver,
in the
okay.
general region of silver.
Like moon? When you say
Yes.
silver? Okay.
So you're talking about us stacking there specifically during that phase?
Yes, because we want everyone possible to soak the blast.
Okay, but we have to move out of that because it leaves fire on the ground below us.
Yeah.
So we can't stay standing on blue.
Fuck, you're right.
Can I make a suggestion?
Go for it.
So I would suggest we start like a little bit behind blue, like closer to the wall, or I guess
and then
where...
like slowly keep inching up.
Exactly, and then everybody just stacks in melee and moves with the boss.
Okay.
Okay. That sounds good.
Yeah, let me clear markers then. Reset. Silver. Phoenix zone. Let's set the initial tank spot there. And then just everyone else is behind the boss. And we're slowly inching backwards. Is that cool?
Towards the other side of the room, right?
Yep.
Okay.
We're just basically going to snake around the room.
Alright. How long do the Phoenix last?
The entire until the shade's down. Remind me, does the fire go away after we beat the shade?
Nope. No, that fire's there for the whole match.
Okay, it slowly disappears, gotcha.
Does it slowly disappear?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, when we did it before, when we got to the second shade, the floor was clear.
Okay. So why not? What would be the problem if we then put the triangle over to the front, closer to us? Because then the Phoenix would go back, and then they would have to have time to come back to the next person that they fixate on, right?
Okay.
And then at which point it would be easier to have them running back and forth the long way, right?
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
Well,
Silver.
actually, no, the silver was fine where it was, but have triangle where silver is right now. So then the person with the Phoenix goes straight to triangle, and then if the Phoenix tracks someone else, it has to go all the way back up where it already came, right?
Well, no, the problem is I want the silver to be behind green because Kael'thas will be blasting towards the silver otherwise.
No, that's what I mean. Like have the tanks put green where silver is right now, and then put silver where it was before. Yeah. And so the tanks are here. Boss is
too much separation.
Yeah, that's way too much separation. We need to inch away. Like, we don't want the Phoenix running back and forth across the entire area.
Well, because my thinking is that you don't need to heal them because nothing's happening to them, right? On this side. And then we just keep moving
Phoenix
this
is
way.
hitting them.
Is the Phoenix hitting them? Because
yes, the Phoenix slaps the shit out of the person it's fixated on.
No, if they don't touch them, then they don't get hit, right?
Okay, but that's not happening. We need to think realistically of what is actually happening until people start not touching things that they're not supposed to touch.
But so, I mean, my recommendation, if we tank here and Kael'thas is facing us this way, they're not going to hit the raid group, right? And we keep on inching it this way, right? As we go through, and the people run down, right, with the Phoenix all the way down to there, and then it'll fixate on someone else, and it'll travel back the same path that it was, right? Because the raid's like still back here. And so it gives them time to move back all the way to Moon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so forth. And so technically it's just creating a path on this side of the room, right? And then it should be fine.
Okay, yeah, I get what you're saying.
I still think it's too far apart, though. If somebody does take damage from Phoenix, the healers are not going to be close enough to heal them.
Cookies?
Yeah, Soul Cookie should keep people alive.
Yeah, I mean, if you make the
can
mistake
only
of...
eat one cookie per fight.
Yeah, I'm moving silver up halfway.
Sure. Or move triangle back down, I don't know, whatever.
No, I think triangle over there is good, and then have triangle move towards blue, slowly inching across. Because we actually want to keep the back of the room clear, because that's where we're channeling.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
So
Okay, guys, we have 9 minutes left. Are we going to do another poll, or are we going to keep talking?
Before we pull, where are we doing this Phoenix now?
The Phoenix will be kited to Moon. Tanks will start at green and slowly inch their way towards blue.
So are we just counting Phoenix in that around Moon? Is that?
Yeah, we're trying to keep Phoenix around Moon.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, and everyone will just stand behind Kael'thas because he will never blast us.
Yep.
All right. Everyone ready? Also, focus down High Torture Darathos as our primary target. I just realized the Castigate is doing a lot of AoE. Group up everything, AoE it. Matt, say AoE, please. Kill off those assassins real quick. Oh shit, one got a full heal off. My bad, I wasn't as good of an eye as I should. Castigate, spread out. Okay, he's down. Kill off that assassin. I want, after the assassin goes down, Group 2 DPS go out and channel.
Interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Alright, Group 2 DPS go.
Vanquisher down.
Healers heal the container. Once this Vanquisher is down, I want Group 4 DPS to go.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
AoE the Pestering Fiends. Pull the Assassin in. Burn down the Vanquisher first. Kill that Assassin.
More of those fools seek to hinder us.
Good.
Do not allow them to interfere.
Kill off that other Assassin. Good job. AoE down these casters. Once 3 of them are dead, I want Group 4 to go channel.
Next Vanquisher's
All right,
down.
go channel Group 4.
Another interruption from the castle guard.
Down.
Dispose of them.
Focus down the Vanquisher. AoE. What's Kael'thas's percent at?
39.
39? Okay, let me know when it gets to like 42.
40.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Kill off this assassin. Alright, kill off the other assassin.
41.
Soul infusers are up. Stop. Slow down on heals on Kael'thas a little bit. Kill them left to right.
Guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Shit, shades up. Tanks, drag it to green, please. DPS, work your way across.
It's a moon.
Phoenix to moon. Phoenix to moon. You get fixated, you know what to do.
Diffuser's all down.
Yep. Okay.
Oh, one up. There's one up by the boss.
Fuck, I got Ember blasted.
Taylor, watch out.
Kill that last infuser.
Beware.
Closer to the tanks.
Swap. Swap crush.
DPS, stay behind Kael'thas at all times.
Stuck on me.
Ember blast. Someone's Ember
Good job.
blast.
Okay, move.
Beware.
Surge.
Stack for Ember Blast, stack.
Got to move Kael'thas out of that. It's all fire. Which?
These guys.
Beware.
Who's our primary right now? We just got blasted. Who's our
You
primary
got a
right now?
Phoenix. You should be backed by Silver.
Kaiser, who's our primary? Stack, 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 stack. Oh god.
You mean primary tank?
Primary target.
No, who are we killing?
Oh, sorry, Kael'thas. Kael'thas, my bad.
You can't leave this Vanquisher alive though, right?
I'm not sure how many stacks he has, I'm sorry.
The Vanquisher is gonna get stronger and stronger. You can't let them stay alive like that.
Well, yeah. I guess leave them both.
Yeah, cleave but maybe focus Vanquisher.
Beware.
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay. Those, I mean, like a little bit better to know see the fight, to know the fight. But Ember's still not working out. We're not stacking for that effectively. Somebody got blood up right now. Yeah.
Well, people aren't moving Phoenixes out either.
Okay.
Beware.
No, with Ember, you're supposed to stack with everybody, right?
Yeah, correct.
You need at least 5 people.
Oh, that fire.
Yeah, that's a lot of
Hey,
fire.
just I think you guys can get one more attempt in here.
Sounds good.
Okay, let's be quick.
Bacon.
I was gonna say, Scary's bacon will go cold, I'm sure.
It's in the oven. It'll be alright.
What are you baking?
I mean, cold bacon's still tasty.
I'm just making bacon.
Oh, bacon.
Yeah.
It's never a bad thing.
No.
I'm
Just don't
sorry,
know.
guys. I'm doing a poor job of trying to coordinate this fight.
No,
No,
you're
no,
doing
you're
great.
doing good.
You're doing fine, Kaiser.
You're good. It's a learning thing for all of us in terms of just like what
There's
comes
another
after
thing
what.
I'm curious about. Do we need to like control the heals on Kael'thas before he triggers the shade phase, just so we have like control of the field first?
Yeah, you want to make sure all the ads are down.
Or we heal the shit out of the fonts.
Well,
Well, there were still like all 4 infusers were up when Kael'thas came down.
yeah, that was like real.
So maybe just hold heals when we hit that part. The diffusers.
Like the direct heals to Kael'thas.
Yeah. So basically, we want to take it as Morgan was saying, like try to kill all the ads before we go on to that phase.
Yeah.
And the Phoenixes, the second you get that beam on you, stop what you're doing and get the hell out of the raid.
Okay. Could I ask the healers to stop healing Kael'thas at 37%? We wait until we deal with the soul infusers, then we heal him up. Because with the super buff on that, it should be pretty easy.
Did they come out at 37%, or was it closer to the 39-41%?
Given how strong the buff is, I'm confident in saying, don't worry about healing him at 37%. Also, just to be on the safe side, we're going to kill High Torture Darathos as our primary target. I'll say spread out for when he casts Castigate.
Okay. Timer, let's go.
We're waiting on people.
Stabbing's coming.
Sorry, guys, I had to go to the bathroom really quick.
Craven bacon.
Summon him real quick. I know he's almost here.
Too many beers, you guys. Too many beers.
Beer is plural.
Didn't know this was gonna be a grammar lesson today, did you?
Jesus Christ.
He's here.
I don't like the word beers. It makes me uncomfortable. It's like I'm 17 again.
Those traitors! Gods, stop
AoE, but leave off of High Torture. Spread out for Castigate, guys. Spread. Melee, please spread if you're being focused. Good. Group 2, go channel.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
As soon as they're done channeling Group 4, go channel.
Push her down.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Go ahead and dump all your DPS into the Vanquisher, cleave off of him. We will worry about the assassins in a little bit. If you get marked by the Crimson Flurry, please move out of the raid group. Vanquisher is almost down. Good. Start dealing with the assassins. Cleave them down.
Another interruption from the castle guard. Dispose of them.
Deal with the occultists. Keep them grouped up.
Additional guards are en route. Ensure that their deaths are swift.
Deal with the cultists first real quick. They're almost dead, might as well. Alright, all DPS on the Vanquisher. Focus him down. Leave.
More cultists are up.
Focus the Vanquisher. Once he's down, we can worry about everything else.
7% Kalthos.
Okay, hold heals on Kalthos. We are gonna wait for the, whatchamacallit, the, Siphoners to be dealt with.
Assassins,
They're done?
Okay.
Okay. We just wait now.
Soul infusers
are up.
Yep, kill them left to right.
More of those fools seek to hinder us. Do not allow them to interfere.
Kill. We're going to get the Vanquisher down to half before we transition to Shade Phase.
Another interruption from the
Alright,
Alright, all DPS on the Vanquisher. Healers pick up the orbs, start healing Kalthos.
You got ads on you, Kevin.
Yep. Pick up those ads, they can be cleaved down. We mostly need the Vanquisher beaten up. Alright. Drag him over to green. People, Phoenix
stay
is
over
on
by the moon.
Yep. Phoenix on moon, please.
Come in, guys.
Yep, everyone group up on green if you're not Phoenix. If you see a circle, stack on it.
Chaos blast, blast.
I need to switch.
Go off that Vanquisher, he's almost down. Blazing Surge, dodge it.
Blazing Surge, block that.
Don't stand in front of him during that. Kill off the assassins.
One's turning to stone.
And down.
Hey, whoever just had that thing on them ran from the group instead of staying in it.
Don't panic, people.
Can we swap?
Do you want any healers up?
Yes, please get healers up. This is a
Blast,
healer.
okay.
Stack on the Ember Blast. Oh, good ice wall, baby.
Well, nobody's stacking, so.
Yeah, I know.
But we're behind the, like, stack with melee behind the boss.
Okay,
I was
we're not
running
killing-
back from having a Phoenix, I couldn't.
We're not killing the assassins fast enough when they start casting their heal.
Why are
You
the
got one- you
Phoenixes
got one
over
down.
here?
You got one down.
Phoenixes should never be over here.
You're in fire, guys.
Alright, go ahead and wipe it up.
The smoldering remnants, is that supposed to be a stack thing?
It's the Ember, whatever it's called as a stack mechanic.
Ember blast.
Yeah, no, the smoldering remnants are the mob on the ground. That's just, you get out of it.
Beware. Consume you. You must be joking.
Okay.
Thanks everybody.
Good
Good
attempts tonight.
Well, I feel like that attempt was actually fairly decent, so that was a good one to end on.
Yeah. When we should be pushing him, because I feel like we're getting the timing off by a few seconds.
Well, even the guy that I watched, they basically said that you're probably gonna have to deal with ads while fighting Kalthos. That's just a part of the fight. There's no getting around it.
Thanks for having me, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Cam.
Right.
The deadly boss guide, whatever the hell it was, the fat boss guide basically said that they said that they were running like 8 healers on that fight though.
Yeah, but their DPS are also keeping the ads more under control. So, wait, what was their healer to DPS ratio?
Ridiculous. They had like 8 healers to a 20-man raid or something like that.
But it seems like we're doing okay. I mean, what's his face is getting healed up.
Mm-hmm.
The phase where we're having problems with right now is, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of a DPS issue.
Yeah.
Mechanics thing.
It's mostly
Well, it's not a DPS issue; it's a mechanics issue.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
I guess what I meant to say is it's not going to be solved by more healers.
Yeah, no.
More healing just basically means that you're getting through it faster because all those ads are on a timer. So what's happening is like you're gonna be fighting ads no matter what you do, right? More healers just basically means that you're getting through the mechanics faster and you're dealing with less ads, right?
I see. Yeah, okay, good point.
Right, but we don't have the DPS.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Nate and James, thanks for coming to the raid tonight.
Yeah, thanks for having me. It was good. I feel like we had a pretty good run.
How may I serve?
Nice.
See it.
Right.
I feel like DPS though, it could definitely be one of our problems. We're not getting the ads down quick enough to be able to push phases without having ads stacking up on top of us.
I think, I don't know, man. I think we're okay. Like that time we were phasing the ads, like we're getting through them and having a pause.
Correct. Though
So,
we
like,
were
that-
definitely having issues with the ads during the shade.
Yeah. I think that's more of like just a clusterfuck issue.
There's not much you can do about that though. Like even the one guy, and these are the guys that are like pushing mythic and shit. Like you're just gonna have to fight ads with Kalthos. It's an inevitability. The ads spawn every like minute and a half or something like that, and you're not gonna drop them that quickly, right? It's just not gonna happen. So you're gonna be fighting ads while fighting Kalthos. It's just gonna happen.
Does Kalthos heal himself?
The soul people heal
The
him.
shade?
The soul people, the soul mobs heal him.
All the damage we do to the shade will be converted to healing.
We need their battle plans if we are to mount a defense.
So basically, the goal is to just beat the shit out of him to heal him. Wait, Crush, just curious, there's no ability in your rotation that's like dropping aggro, like a threat dump. Correct?
No.
Okay.
I don't know what the fuck.
I think you're just unlucky, man.
Wasn't
It's
it
like-
wasn't a problem last week with any losing aggro and shit. I don't know what's changed.
That might be my trinket.
What does your trinket do?
I got it last round. Basically, it damages them. It does an AoE damage, and then it heals me at the same time.
That shouldn't be making that much of a difference.
Healing and damage.
Yeah,
Aggro.
that's
Yeah.
a lot.
Stacking.
Yeah, and then it does it every 3 seconds.
Oh, okay, that might be a bit of an issue. Okay.
Yeah, I gain 300% of the damage in heals. So
Good night, guys.
Pretty
Good night.
huge.
Okay.
Pretty. It keeps me up on a lot of fights in Mythic.
Dude, I love that trinket in my palette.
Yeah.
Anyone want to run some keystones tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'll be on all day.
Yeah, the more we can gear up, if we can all push everyone like another 10 item levels, or at least up to 190, I think it'll be a pretty big difference.
Yep. 190 would be.
Do we have a lot of people under 190 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm like literally just at 190.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not terrible. I got a few like I think my worst item's a 171 trinket.
Good night, guys.
Good
Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Yeah, I think it's anything like that is probably fine. But yeah, I mean, more gear the better.
People need to get like mobility talents and stuff like that for that fight for sure.
I'm almost wondering if I should respec to Outlaw for that fight.
Well, just your sprint and other things like that should work.
Well, Outlaw does shit tons of cleave. I feel like you might do better.
It's one. It's a kind of a. It could be a. I don't know what's the word. Basically, it depends which spec you know better. Because I've tried that myself. Where like I'll think that one spec's gonna do better because it theoretically does better, but I know the other spec really well. So.
Well, I've basically been maining rogue since classic, so.
So you know outlaw pretty well too.
Yeah, I always level in outlaw because I find it's faster for mobility and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That subtlety's so good right now.
It is, but if you've actually